Good morning, good morning. Have you got snow out there today? Good morning to you and you, Debbie Kershaw.
Good morning.
So how much snow was there at home this morning?
Not a lot this morning.
Oh.
I was panicking.
Were you?
And then I got in the car and I went, is it snowing? Because my husband had to get up because I was panicking.
Oh,
but I'm here.
You.
I made it through the snow.
You made it. Made it through the snow today. Oh yes, she made it here. You like it? You like it? Woke up. It was very bizarre. Where I live, there's a river that goes down the town, in the middle of the town. I live in Stratford on Avon. We've got the Avon. And on one side of the river, where I live, we had snow, and on the other side, there wasn't really.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Charlie, my little boy, who is 2, has seen snow for the very first time today, real snow. So I'm really excited. We've got snow boots, got a snowsuit at the ready. To be honest, it's a little bit more like chunky snow ice, but there we go.
Yeah.
But we might be able to make little baby snowmen. We're going to do little tiny snowmen. So we're excited. I want to know, everybody, have you got snow today? Because I don't know which weather report to believe. So where is it that you live, Debbie?
Podsey, just outside Leeds. So we're quite high up.
Yeah.
So I kept saying, I said to my husband, text me if it snows because I've got to get home again. I'm really bad.
So if Debbie literally goes, ah, and leaves partway through the show, there you go, there's your weather report that Pudsey has snow, and she's off. So we've got a cracking show today. Now, lots of you will have been expecting stamping. Unfortunately, not all of our stamping pieces that we were hoping for are have arrived. So we're going to do stamping, but we're going to also do some mixed media within that as well, which is a great way for you to be able to see how stamping can integrate into the rest of your jewellery as well. So we've got a little bit of everything, a little bit of something. We've got an amazing challenge that we're setting Debbie with this morning, really stunning, that is brand spanking new. My PR presenter's pick offer today, oh wow, 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 was amazing. I've been waiting for this strand because if you were watching the show before Christmas, did you know this, Debbie, that I am on a mission that all jewellery makers should own Citrine?
Oh, no.
Because it's the gemstone of happiness. And if we've all got it, it's like we're in a, what's it called? In America, a fraternity.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're all in one big club. If we've all got the same gemstone nearby, at least, when we're making our jewelry, it can be like our thing. But this is just ridiculous. So as soon as it came in, I went, please can I do a PR offer on that? I love it. And it's here. Oh my word, you know the labradorite strands that we've had recently that have sold out? Ha, like that. Let me get a blackboard. Look at those, look. Aren't they amazing? This will be our PR offer. Go on, Kim, how low can we go on these? That's amazing. Coming up at 12 o'clock. Right, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads to do. And can I just say also, we've got these coming up in today's show that are just amazing. I've never seen them before here at Jewellery Maker. Maybe I've been living on planet Zod. But, hello! Other planets are available. I know. The whole set. So 2 of the bangles, 2 earrings, and a ring finding. But those earring finds, obviously, you can use them as pendants. You don't even have to use these bangles. Amazing, amazing. Coming up for you. If you would like to text into the show this morning, we'd love to know what you're up to, just because I'm nosy, really. What are you doing today? I just want to know. Oh, I had a really exciting delivery yesterday. I had completely, totally and utterly forgotten some items that I'd ordered in the sale.
Yay, I love it when that happens.
And they were, they obviously had got a build-up backlog, and they said it'll be towards the end of January they arrived. Well, they arrived yesterday. I was so excited. I've got knee-high socks.
Oh, yeah.
With fur around the top, and I'm telling you, the fur inside, the fluff, is about that thick. So I totally forgot I got them. There you go, new addition to my life, my new knee-high furry socks. I'm excited, let's do the early bird. Now, okay, right. Oh, hello, He's lovely. Can we give him a name? I think I want to call him Christopher. Because at the moment I'm reading a lot of Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Robin. Can we call him Christopher?
Oh.
Except Christopher really reminds me of this boy at primary school that always had a really snotty nose. You know how you have name associations? Yeah. Christopher and Alistair in my school at primary school were always the pair of them now. Whoa, they've changed. Yeah. So actually we can continue to call the Robin. Let's call him Christopher. And now he's a fart Robin. I'm not attracted to robins. No! Right, let's do these. Oh, it gets random. I'm getting a bit warm, so I've got my thermal vest.
Four Robin.
Oh, we might have brought the first prize in and don't get me started. I'm too tired for this today. All right, check these out, folks. Okay, these are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. They are going to sell out. They are beautiful. We're going to do the most ridiculous price. Look at these. They are beautiful. Champagne, genuine, fresh water cultured potato pearls. So potato pearls, think of it a little bit more like being an oval rather than a round. But look at the quality of the nacre. Look at the quality of the surface layer of these pearls. Now, pearls are the gemstones that we are hearing more and more of all the time. You guys out there sending in your messages, your texts and your web comments about valuations that you've had and pearls. Literally, you buy a pearl strand from us for less than £20 and we're hearing valuations in the hundreds. Now, I can't guarantee the definitive valuation on this, but I can guarantee that you're going to get an amazing quality of pearl. For the what price are we doing, Kim? What's the best price? What do you think could be our best price on those? Now, they are probably some of the finest quality 6x4s that we've had because of the layers, the quality of the nacre. And this, we're going to talk jewellery maker prices. This is not implying a worth or a value at all. We've got hundreds of these in stock. We're going to basically, we're going to do this as an early birds major special. Our early birds are ridiculous low price offers, incredible value for money. Sometimes we take a real hit on it. It'll be explicit what we've done with this in just a minute when you see the price. And the reason we do it is because once you've shopped, you won't be able to stop because it's only one post and packaging price all day. So Debbie.
Jewellery maker prices.
Jewellery maker price on these.
£12.95.
Oh, no, yeah, okay.
No?
Well, Kim's in the hot seat. It's her call, isn't it? That's not implying a worth or value. Worth or value, I would get these values. We've had valuations coming back in their hundreds of pounds, I promise you. They've been amazing. LXRO81. Start shopping now. Hello, Amy and Patricia and Anne and Gail and Faith and Anne and Christine and Cheryl and Joanne and Cheryl and Sandra and Joanne and Carolyn and Louise and Christine and lots of anonymous shoppers. We're doing them for £6.95. You need to buy. They need to be bought buying them now. Come on. Happy Saturday. This is amazing. They're genuine freshwater culture pearls. Now, if you've never made a piece of jewellery before in your life, how simple will it be to get this strand? You're going to get a free DVD and booklet with your first purchase, okay? And with that free DVD and booklet, we're going to be able to teach you how to attach a clasp. So all you need to do is restrand this, put a clasp on, you've got a full pearl necklace and you've made it, including the clasp and the beading thread. You've been able to make it for less than £7.50. A very, very, very good morning to you all. LXRO81. Good morning, Margaret, and lots of anonymous shoppers, Jane and Jacqueline. Most people are multi-buying on this. Hello, Patricia in Greater Manchester there, my lovely. And Cheryl and Sandra and Wendy and Kathy and Stuart. Hello, Stuart, lovely, otherwise known as Ted. And we've already had a couple of texts in, so let's see what's happening in the big wide world today. Morning, ladies. Debbie, I'm glad you made it through the snow safe and sound. And Lucy, you look lovely. Thanks. I'm doing a part of crochet and watching you. Thanks, Andrew. That's nice. Just thinking my fringe looks rotten today. Lucy, you tease. Those citrine are amazing. Mark from Nottinghamshire, they are. Oh my goodness, they're so amazing, they're so amazing, they're so amazing. They're going to be a considered purchase, but they'll still be a PR offer. Oh yeah, with the pearls. Oh, who just suggested that? Claire. Claire, who today brought Charlie in a Winnie the Pooh little snow globe. He loves Winnie the Pooh's the thing at the moment. Oh, look at that combination. Oh, oh. I had my cheat night last night, Debbie. Cheat. No, this is, Drew and I have a cheat night, and we're not cheating on each other. Like, my dad was like, what do you mean doing cheat night? No, we're being really good for the whole week, but one meal, from the moment you sit down to the moment you get up from the table, you're allowed to cheat. Well, we had a Thai takeout, and then I had my final single portion of nut-free Christmas pudding, and I doused it in Bailey's cream. Oh. I'm there. Excuse me, I'm just on my moment. I'm just reliving it. Oh,
I love Bailey's.
This is stunningly beautiful. Go for it. I'm hearing you, Kim, and I'm not seeing it. What? Huh? Oh, it's because it's there. Okay. Now, something a little bit peculiar has happened with this next item, because it's back by popular demand. But when we've bought it back in, it's peculiar and it's not. We've been able to do it for a much lower price. So you know when I say sometimes we'll do things at introductory offers, or we're just doing it as a bit of a test, sometimes they'll come back at a higher price, sometimes they'll come back slightly lower. So I would say if ever you're watching the show and you see something that suits your price bracket, just buy it. Right, you need this. Oh, look at that chain. Oh, the phone's ringing in the gallery. That always scares me. I've done something wrong and someone's calling to say what she said. Look at that. Oh, now then. Oh, no, that's a good question, actually. Someone's just called in to say, do you get a free DVD with the pearls? If it's your first purchase, yeah, we're going to send you a free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, so you see, it was about me and what I'd said. Free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. So if the pearls are your first purchase, you will get a free DVD and booklet. Right, take a look at this. It's 1 metre in length. That chain, Debbie, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? It feels like silk.
It's very
got a little knot in it there. That's attractive.
Delicate, isn't it? So
yeah,
I'm loving the colour of that at the minute. I think that goes with so many things. It just warms up so many gemstones, don't you think? By adding that colour, yeah, that'd be gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Have to excuse the colour of my nails. I had an accident with a previous nail varnish, so that means my nails are now stained. So I'm just going to have to work out the stain. I'll get it sorted, don't worry. So this is an amazing matrix box. It's 9 carat rose gold flash plated copper. Right, let me get my tweezers. You've got there's something about this that all the pieces are very slim, they're slender, so look at the chain, it's not a chunky chain. There's a real grace and there's a real elegance to all of these items. So that one is 34 centimetres in length. They're 5 by 3 millimetre links. I'll pop that back in the box. Then you've got the shepherd hooks and really beautifully slim shepherd hooks as well. Do you know what I mean? There's a real... Do you know what I mean by that, Debbie? They're slim, they're slender, they're chic, they're refined, they've got a really lovely quality to them. And you're going to be getting 10 pieces of those, so 5 pairs. Now, just take a look at it, and that's like, can you see how this is a very delicate, beautiful... You see, I don't think it's come across particularly well on your screen. It's a very beautiful, pinky rose gold. It's a bit more delicate. Rather than some of the rose gold can look quite copper-esque, and I know this is a plated copper, but
Yeah, it's got a slightly different, maybe more pinky tinge to it, hasn't it? It's lovely.
Oh, can we see that image again, please, Director Claire? Thanks, doll. So you've got your metre length of chain at the top, then you've got your 34cm chain underneath. You've then got your 4 toggle clasps to the left-hand side, and then you've got your 5 pairs of shepherd hooks. Underneath that are your lobster clasps, of which you'll get 10. You'll then get 10 bolt ring clasps. Underneath that, again, you've got your, I think there's 20... I'm sorry, I said it was metre of chain. It's in fact 80 centimetres of the chain. 35 jump rings. Oh, random. 35 jump rings, and then you'll also get 35 of the copper beads that are. Let me just check, see if there's a seal around these. Yeah, pure copper beads. Oh, now somebody's texting about adding this one. Hello, Vera. I've been waiting for this matrix for months. It is fantastic. The small toggle clasps are great for micro macrame. Thank you. Love you all. Vera, we love you too. I don't know why I just did it like that. How embarrassing. What plonker. Come on, crew. You're supposed to be my friends. Can you just remind me I'm on live TV? You liked it? Just get it now. Now, you have previously seen this on offer at just £9.95, which is amazing. Remember, this is a 9-carat rose gold flash copper. So you've got the plating on there. It's a flash plating of 9-carat rose gold. 106 findings. You are going to get the little box as well, which I don't think we should ignore, because storage is really important. And if you can keep it nice and neat, you tend to be able to be a bit more creative and productive, don't you? Apparently. I'd like to think I'll get there one day. It's always a New Year's resolution, never quite happens. Okay, here we go. £6.95! You need to be bulk buying this. It's fabulous. Oh, it's an absolute essential. And tell you what, that chain alone, I know I was talking about it and I've been babbling on about it the last few times I've been on air, but I did do a really major spree of a massive craft shop, basically, and just had a reality check of our prices again. Price compare, an 80 centimetre strand of that chain that's 9-carat rose gold on it as well, just to get that for £6.95. Well, you get it just. You've got everything else in there as well, so you've got your 35 jump rings, you've got your 35 spacer beads in there, you've got your lobster clasp, you've got your bolt ring clasp, you've got your shepherd hooks, you've got your toggle clasp, you've got your large chain, and you've got your very slender chain there at 80 centimetres, all for £6.95. It's amazing, amazing value for money. Thank you, Vera, for texting in. I hope you're going to be able to bulk buy on that one, because we will never be taking that any lower. £6.95, lowest price you'll see on your screens here. If you want to add to your order and get some extra bargains, you will find lower prices. Occasionally we do the odd one on screen, but have a look on the website, because you can add to your order from our website as well. Now in the break, I might have to take the thermal vest off. I've got 2 on.
It's cold this morning.
It was. I've got thermal socks on. I've got my thermal vest on, and then I've got my long sleeve thermal vest that me and my mum sort of invested in, quite a few of them last year. Geeks. Right then, let's carry on. Debbie!
Hello.
How the devil have you been?
I'm good, yeah, I'm not bad at all, thank you very much.
But you were poorly over Christmas.
I was poorly over Christmas, so I didn't enjoy it. Was funny, but well, actually...
I walked in this morning and I was like, where have you gone? She's like...
No food over Christmas, but I fell asleep on Christmas morning after everyone had opened their presents, and my husband took a picture of me and put it on Facebook, as you do.
Oh, that's nice.
With the 2 dogs in my lap, so I was like, this is me on Christmas morning.
Oh, bless you.
No, but I still enjoyed it.
Did you have
with the family. No, I had all infection, all sinuses and ears and throat and things.
It's been doing the rounds, the sinusitis thingy-majigly.
I'm a bit prone to it, so...
What star sign are you?
I'm Sagittarius.
That's why. Sagittarius, Leos and Aries apparently are supposed to be more prone to...
Really? I didn't know that.
Aries in particular, but Leo and Sagittarius as well.
Yeah, so I'm pretty prone to it. But I still had a lovely time, but I didn't overindulge. We actually had lots of booze and things left over, because I was like, oh no, I can't have any of that, no.
Not in my house, that didn't happen. I'm sorry, I don't know about many of the other elements. I'm not very good with loads of the star signs. I know that because I am an Aries, and my mum is a Sagittarius, and my husband is a Leo. And my little boy is a Sagittarius as well, and my brother and my dad are Aries.
Oh, is that funny?
So we're all, all the same group. Oh, I know, really exciting. Right then, let's have a look. You have got a brand new Matrix collection.
I know, I'm just looking at it.
It's beautiful. Now, all of you out there who are looking for the extra little, I just need that design, just need something. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, definitely.
This is going to be your absolute finishing touch go-to box, without a shadow of a doubt. This is something that you'll always have. You'll have your pliers, you'll have your wire, you'll have your beading thread, and you'll have this box. This is going to be your added extra because it's 925 sterling silver plated copper, 9 carat rose gold plated copper, and 9 carat yellow gold plated copper. These are high-end, beautiful crafted beads for you to be using, and you're going to get 160 of them. A collection in 925 sterling silver plated, a collection in yellow gold plated, and a collection in 9 carat rose gold plated. So this is big news. This will be your absolute go-to box, and I think you should get a few of these because we are going to do them at a great offer today, to the point these will sell out. These will sell out. So you'll be getting 8 of, it is 8, isn't it? Oh, so I need to get my specs up. You'll be getting 8 of each design, and then you'll get 8 in each colour, giving you 160. Now, going back to that shop, could I find them for less than about 60p a bead?
Oh no.
Should we do 60 times 160? Got pockets, I've just discovered them. Like a stashing thing, isn't it?
I love that top.
Thanks, Al. Pardon? £96 if you bought them all at 60p each. Alright then, let's be a bit more generous. Let's go 50p a bead. We're looking at about £80, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But 50p for a 9 carat gold plated bead. Yeah. Shall we have a look at them? And I love these storage boxes, and you can take them apart so you get them in individual strips as well. What's the matter, Kim? Kim's just gone, oh, you've got loads of hearts in there for Valentine's Day, and direct to Claire went, shut up, Kim. I don't think Claire's feeling the love of Valentine's Day approaching. Right, so those are your rose gold plated. It's going really, 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 really quickly. Okay. In the yellow gold. Oh, Debbie, you can play with whatever you want, and then you've got these. You can be. I love the fact because you're going to get so many. You're going to get 160. You can be really, really, really indulgent with these. What's it going to work out per bead when we do it at our price, Kim? Well, it's not going to be £96, or it's not going to be 80, is it? It's not going to be 70 either. If we were to do them at 40p a bead, yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? 30p a bead would start to get a bit ludicrous.
Yeah.
28p a bead would be amazing. 26p and it just gets ridiculous. Should I show you the silver ones? Make sure you're dialing now because we're going to do these. Oh, it works out 18p a bead. $29.95 for 160 beads. I know. I know. Because you don't often get the opportunity to buy them in this quantity, and when you can buy them in this quantity, we can drive the price really, really low down. And don't forget, you get your storage as well. How fabulous is that? And it will be your absolute go-to Matrix collection. So $29.95. Debbie, what are you thinking you're going to be doing with yours today?
I think I'm going to be quite indulgent with them. I'm thinking maybe a drop design of different drops, and then maybe add 2 or 3 to each dangle, so I've got lots of dangles, because I love the way they're brushed, aren't they? They're like the brushed effect. I really love that because I think that can really offset gemstones, and it just comes together really beautifully. But you know, like often with this you have like 4 or 5, don't you? So you're limited, but you've got loads, then you can do whatever you want.
Just these on tassels and those, they're going to be beautiful. A very good morning, Zena, one of my regulars there. How are you? Lovely, lots of oh, got lots of my regulars there this morning. Hello, Linda, how is Cornwall this morning, darling? Have you got the snow? Oh, by the way, I've located our Linda.
Where is she?
She's in Thailand.
Is she?
Yeah.
No snow there. Sorry for
What
some.
stuff? I've had a word. She texted me going, hi, I'm in Thailand. I went, oh, good for you. With your broken rib. Do you know she broke a rib?
No, how did
she fell over the cat.
It's obviously catching, because that's how I did my ankle. Do you remember falling over the cat?
There you go.
You can't hurt the
You've
cat.
got a cat, don't move. Don't go anywhere near it. Right. Lovely, fascinating. So if anyone wants to wish Linda well, you don't have to. She's gone off to Thailand. But quite good though. She just brings me back something really good from duty free. Congratulations and well done for those of you who are bulk buying on that. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm really excited about your jewellery in today's show as well. Got really beautiful, quite a classic, almost a bridal feel with only one of the kits though. And then, yeah, just really, really different looks for lots of them. So, oh, I got really excited then. That's it. I thought it was going to say Back to the Future. Planning a Back to the Future themed event for later on in the year at the moment. Do you want to come? Alan's here, everyone. Alan, he's not up north, he's not down south, he's here. He's just chilling out. Hey, Alan, do you want a stool to sit on? Because I brought my breakfast bar stools in because I've got nowhere to put them at home, so I thought I'd store them in the studio. I haven't told anyone that.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're right. Oh, Amelia's already asked him, he's sorted. Yeah. There's Amelia, everybody, we love Amelia. Oh, she's exhausted, had a very exhausting week, she's been very, very busy. Are we allowed to say why yet? Okay, there's news regarding Amelia that when we're allowed to say something, we will. She's been up to something this last week. All will be revealed. We're very excited. And she's exhausted. Okay, let's go to... Oh, now then. Have a look around elsewhere. Again, I know I keep rattling on about price comparing elsewhere, but it's because recently I've had a little bit of a wake-up call because I have seen the prices elsewhere and they are ridiculously good. When we first launched this, I had Fleur in the studio. I think she might have been getting ready to come on for the Designer Inspiration show. And Fleur's on the show tomorrow. Take a look at this Zari thread. This is the braided thread, and it is beautiful. Now I actually am in the process at the moment of finding a braid, I keep playing around, a braid to put these on the shoulders of a jacket that I have.
Yeah, good idea.
Quite nice, isn't it? Like that sort of military style that's coming back in again. So you're going to get 150 meters in total. So you'll get in the gold, get it in the red, and you'll get it in the purple. Okay, so there's 150 meters. Some of them have been less than that, but in this pack it's 150 meters. So you'll get 50 meters of each color. Do you know what I love about it? It's got a real texture to it, but it is so smooth against the skin, and also it holds knots really well because you have got that texture, you've got that friction there, and it wears really well as well. They are gorgeous colours. What would you do? Well, have you used the Zari braided thread before?
I have, and I would like to Kumihimo it to make, because it's quite Bollywood. I think it's quite Bollywood, and I think it's quite... I like the jewellery that I choose to wear and the jewellery that I sort of make for myself is quite extravagant. I like quite a lot of colour, and that's perfect for that, isn't it? Look at that purple.
I knew you'd gravitate towards purple. And it's cut money. Whenever I talk about purple on screen, I always talk about you. Debbie Kershaw is Purple Queen. Not wearing any purple today. You're sporting a little bit of an Angelina Jolie earring today.
Oh, is that Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, very Angelina Jolie. Check her out. Yeah. This is Debbie Kershaw and her earrings, everybody. Aren't they gorgeous? Love it. You always think of Debbie Kershaw when you see long earrings. They always think of you when you wear long earrings. Right then, hello Patricia and Wilma and lots of anonymous shoppers, Judy and Susan and Laurie and Barbara and Josie and Margaret and Pam and Elaine and Christina, Cheryl and Sandra and Alan's not there because he's in the studio, and Sherry, and check it out. We're going to do the most ridiculous price. $12.99 was the estimated price for one of these. We were doing all three for $7.95, and that was estimated by the ladies that were in our workshop the day that we launched these. They said price comparatively. That was their point of view, not ours. They were expecting about $12.99 for one. We're doing all three for $7.95, and it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. So add them onto your order. If you've just tuned in, good morning. We are going to be interrogating Mike and seeing how the date went. Did he wear his hat or not? That was the big suspending moment. It was the critical end of our show the other day. He was going on date number 2 and he wanted to wear his hat. Did he or didn't he? All will be revealed, and in the meantime these are just $7.95. So Mike, did you wear your hat?
I wore it, but I took it off when we went in.
Good boy, that's what we told you. Good, good.
It was cold and
He wore it in the day and he wore it when he was bowling, but when he went for dinner he did take his hat off. So thank you very much to everybody who sent the advice. What was that, sorry?
I sort of made a joke out of how my hair would look bad when I took it off, so it went down.
Okay, you preempted how you were going to have severe hat hair, because Mike is quite particular about his hair. He has to use one type of gel and he blow dries it in, and then he applies another type of gel and blow dries it in.
I haven't done that today.
He hasn't done that today. Well, we can see that.
Yeah.
There he is.
It's like that. It's horrible.
It's not horrible at all.
It is. My hat. I was getting sleepy because I had a hat on and it was so warm.
You were getting
So I took
sleepy
it
because
off.
you've got a hat on and it's so warm in here. I keep meaning to tell you I really like that jumper. You wore it the other day. I really like it. I like it. I don't think you need to worry. You're a very handsome boy. You really don't need to worry about your hair. $7.95 for all of these. Don't forget, we've done these pearls as well at just $6.95 today. Oh, so beautiful. Just before we go over to Debbie and see the first kit, can I just do a little bit of a heads up of some of the strands that are coming your way? Once again, a PR offer will be, these are literally, it will be a considered purchase, folks, but we will be going under £100 for it. Again, not implying a worth or a value, just where you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 natural citrines of huge beauty. Actually, I think they've probably had a bit of heat treatment because I think we'll confirm that for you. They look like they might have just had, no one would know unless you're qualified in gemology, and I'm getting there, my qualification's coming along. Aren't they? Just, yeah. I'm thinking on a really slim long chain, one of those on a pendant would be striking. We'll be doing those at about 12 o'clock. They will be under a PR offer. That is my chosen item of the day. But in the meantime, we've also got these three strands. I'm sorry, Amelia, what was that? I'm sorry? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I really want to be able to repeat that. Oh, right, look, there's more and more details coming out about Amelia. I really want to tell you what it is. I swear to you, the moment I am allowed to tell you, I will. Right, coming up, sapphires, and a bit more sapphires. We're all getting... When am I allowed to say? Why don't you guess? Right, I tell you what, let's have a text-in session. Can you guess? We can't reveal today what the answer is, but can you guess what Amelia's been up to this last week? Because you'll never guess. Why is Amelia, keep it clean, why is Amelia really exhausted today? What's she been up to this last week? And do you know what? Even if the right answer comes in, I'm not going to tell you. Or will be revealed when we're allowed to say. She's exhausted. Amelia, when are you going in to do your flying across water thing? Is it in a couple of weeks?
Yes, it's not 100% confirmed.
She's just the most active person. She's basically putting on this backpack thing, and they go on a freezing cold lake, and it shoots water up these tubes, and it looks like you're flying across water.
Oh wow!
What's it called? Jetpack.
Oh,
A jetpack.
Over water.
superhero Amelia.
Superhero
Yeah.
Amelia. Well, I don't know what.
That's
it. Right. Let's go now to this kit. Oh, I get goosebumps. This is beautiful. It's called Winter Bride. Debbie!
I love bridal jewellery.
Okay, is this a first? I have never seen it. on Jewellery Maker before?
Laura told me because I wasn't sure. It's the wire mesh in the finer gauges.
Have we ever had it in this fine gauge before?
I don't know.
Okay, please stop everything. Kim, has this ever been seen on screen before? This is massive news. The really slim wire mesh. I've never seen it before.
There's 2 different gauges.
Okay. Well, if you've got that one open there, let's have a look. This is so beautiful.
And that one.
This has never been seen before in silver.
It's like spun.
This has never been seen before. Oh my goodness.
It's spun, almost like spun well, it is spun silver wire, but it almost looks like it's been made by nature. It's really beautiful.
Right, let's have a look. Claire, can you possibly bring up any of the wire mesh jewellery that we have? Because basically you could do it on a dinkier version. Look. Now wire mesh, it'll spring back. It can go back to how it was before if you just really manipulate it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then you've got, look at this. Oh, you need to be on the phone lines for this. This is stunning. Gemma Crow's going to go bonkers for this with her fascinators, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh my word, it's beautiful. So wire mesh on the dinky. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Let me just confirm your gauges on this. Bear with me a second because, it says it on there. 3mm, 1mm. Oh, Debbie, look what you've done with those.
Well, it just, I mean, I did pull it out. I pulled it out and then I kind of pulled it flat again because I thought it looked like it had been spun by a spider. Do you know what I mean? It's like the most organic, gorgeous, glittery mesh, but because it's little, you can use it in more delicate designs. So if you wanted something more delicate for bridal or mother of the bride or anything like that, then it is perfect.
Look at the way that, Debbie, you've used this in the most genius way. It's more versatile with it being so dinky.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This kit is going to sell out. This is so stunning. Oh, and by the way, it's 925 sterling silver findings in the kit. And then you get loads of free tiara bands and hair combs as well, 5 each of those. Let's have a good look through all of the jewellery that Debbie has made and then we'll go into the finer details. So, with the frosted crackle quartz, this kit is going to sell out. How many have we got? Okay, you just really need to be as quick as you can. So there's 240 carats of the crackled quartz. Please start dialing now because this is the only way at the moment that you can get the wire mesh as well. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. And literally, oh, Amelia, if you have a look on the top there, is that a wire mesh roses on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it. Right, if you take a look there, this I'm trying to explain here whilst also showing you all of Debbie's jewellery. You know, if you were a fan of wire mesh, that's the wire mesh on a larger scale. So if you love those designs and you want to do them on a dinkier scale, you've got the dinkiest wire mesh gauge that we've ever had here. You've got 1mm and a 3mm. Right, oh my word, look at the quality of these pearls. So we've seen the frosted crackle quartz there, and then, so you've macrame'd using the mesh.
Because I thought it looked like it was almost surrounded by sterling. You know, the effect that and you can mould it with your fingers so that it hugs your gemstone. You know, it just, something different, isn't it? It gives a completely different look. So you could wear sort of a macrame bracelet, but it just makes it look more high-end, sort of more wedding, almost more occasion.
Absolutely. Wowzers. It does look like sterling silver. Absolutely does. So let's take a look now. You've made a beautiful hair comb. So slim. We're going to have to get the price in because it is going to sell out. This is just beautiful. Look at the quality of those pearls. You have got 925 sterling silver in here as well. So let's move along to the next piece here. So this is a pure 925 sterling silver and pearl bracelet. I mean, this bracelet alone could sell for the price of the whole kit. Yeah. And that is beautiful. So you've literally just used the head pins, made a very simple charm bracelet, lobster clasp, but it is all 925 sterling silver. I
deliberately made some simple pieces because that's what people want. People who, when I used to do a lot of wedding jewellery, I made a lot of these. And if you go and look in a bridal boutique at how much a sterling silver little charm bracelet with sort of 5 real pearls on costs.
Oh, you're talking mega money.
Yeah, and you know, it's, let alone anything that's made to match. So that's why I made quite a few pieces that I think were quite wearable that people used to buy from me regularly.
If you take a look at this next piece here, this is, so Debbie's just incorporated a little bit of wire. That's the only element that doesn't come in the kit.
There was wire in my kit. 0.6 wire in my kit, so I don't know if you've got that in yours.
Oh, okay. No, it's an added extra that we can bring in at the bottom of the screen. We've got very little left. We didn't have enough to be able to fulfil the quantity of the kit, but obviously we'll put those details at the bottom of the screen, and it's there you go. It's only £3.45. But we don't have enough of the wire to be able to put them in every single kit. So if you would like the same wire that Debbie has used, it's at the bottom of your screen. It's just £3.45. There you go. 69 chances left. You're going to have to be really, really, really quick on this. 925 sterling silver pearl earrings. This whole kit is just £34.95. That's 925 sterling silver. The genuine freshwater culture pearls you can see there as well. I'll be coming to in just a moment. The fact that you get clear quartz in there as well, the dinky clear quartz. So Debbie's made 2 pairs of stunning genuine gemstone 925 sterling silver earrings. This fascinator is one of my favourites we've ever had on the show, to be honest, Debbie. I think that is so beautiful.
So easy to make as well. So if you've ever been thinking, oh, I can't make that, that's the wonderful thing about the wire twist technique, and with this lovely mesh, you basically just build it up as you go along. I didn't start with a plan or a shape. I'll show you in a minute how to do the wire twisting technique if you're new.
Yeah, please.
But it's a great way to start off making jewellery, I think wedding jewellery or occasion jewellery, because it can look amazing and it doesn't take a long time.
And then if you have a look here, this here, let me show it to you like that. Wow. Because that is a band that you can either wear as a hairband or place it on the top of your head so it sits very crown-esque, like so. And that's the beauty of our tiara bands. You can do both of that. You can do both of those ideas. You can do both of that. Right, it's going to be a sellout, folks. Now, Debbie, I think we've got an extra strand here.
Yep.
That you didn't get, so we've thrown in a bonus strand. Look at these really beautiful, dinky, they're faceted. They have got Linda Brunwell written all over them.
Oh, they're gorgeous. No, I think I got the wire and not those by mistake, maybe. Oh, they're lovely.
No, we've put those instead of the wire. That's what we've done because we didn't have enough wire to fulfill it.
I'm with you.
Okay, we've got 25 of you with these in your baskets. Check your baskets out. So once again, let me show you so those are gemstones. Let me show you those. You do have 5 tiara bands and 5 hair combs as well. You've got 925 sterling silver. I'll show you the display of the silver. Well, it's there. And I can show you against the black background again here. So this is all pure 925 sterling silver. You'll have all of that collection as well. 5 hair combs, 5 tiara bands, and I'd have to show you this mesh once again. So you'll get these. You've got to get this mesh, you've got to get, let me show you. So Debbie, you must have quite a lot of the mesh left because you do get 10 yards.
Absolutely loads.
Wow,
really loads.
Beautiful. So our mesh, you need this. This is the slender, beautiful silver mesh. I've never seen it before. It is beautiful because you can manipulate it. You can literally, let me show you here, you take it between your fingers and you can tease it out. You can actually put beads inside it as well because, could I borrow a pair of round nose pliers, please, Debbie? Thank you. Let me see if I can just quickly show you here. If you put your pliers inside, you see you can actually splay it out. And you can put beads all the way. It's like a tube of mesh. So you can actually put beads all inside there as well. You could put the little quartz inside, you could put the pearls inside and encase them. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Ah, see, I'm loving it like that. Right then, Debbie. Oh, it's almost going spider web-ish, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful. So you'll get it in the 3mm gauge and the 1mm gauge. So the technique that you're going to teach us, Debbie.
I was just going to show you very simply how to do your twisty technique, which you can do with your 0.6 wire. It will go through that I had, or you can do with 0.4. It's a little bit easier on your fingers. Now the good thing about making any sort of fascinator or headband is that you don't have to work with a really enormously long piece of wire if you're not confident. So you can start off with a short bit and keep adding in and you really can't see it. So that's sort of helps with your confidence, I think, if you're starting out. So if you start off with a workable length of wire, by workable I mean something that you can handle with confidence, that you're not getting in a muddle and getting tangled and giving up. So if you haven't used it before, use a really workable length and just pop on your pearl or whatever bead you're using to the middle and just pull it into a line. So you can determine now exactly how long you want your strand to be. So if I put my thumb exactly where I want it to be, and then grip your pearl and just twist, so that you get this lovely sort of twisty effect. And then you just go along a little bit more and add another one. And it's really pretty to do it in lots of different lengths, because then you can sort of get some different dimensions to your designs. And I'm going to make that one a little bit shorter, so you can see I've just brought the wire back down on itself, pinched it together, hold your gemstone. Now what I would say is, when you are turning, try not to do it too tightly so that you really crush your gemstone. There's no need for that, because it will stay. You can leave a little gap between the end of your wire and the gemstone, so you don't want to make the wire brittle and break the wire or crush your gemstone. And if you keep working along, you end up with different...
Those champagne pearls we did for the early bird look beautiful.
Absolutely
give a bit more of an
gorgeous.
antique-y feel, wouldn't it?
And you could also use some different colour findings. I think a lot of people are doing this sort of steampunky kind of antique bridal at these days, aren't they? But I think what I used to do the most of was this sort of natural colour pearl.
Very classic.
Very classic, very, very classy, and the silver. Depending. So that's the sort of wedding jewellery that used to work for me. And then you can really just sort of bunch it together. You want to make sure you've got some tails left over. And you can either add that to, because in the kit you get your tiara bands, which you can wear, as you said, as sort of an Alice band or as a sort of a crown effect. It's completely up to you. And these, I love these, because I think that these are great for, you know, little girls' communions. You can use it for bridesmaids, sort of anything. And then all you do is you take your tails and you start to wire them to, let's do the comb, to your comb. And you don't even have to be incredibly neat about it, as long as you get it fixed on properly. And I can keep adding to that by getting another length of wire, adding whatever I want. And I'm not going to get all in a pickle with really long lengths if I'm not a very experienced wire worker. And then all I did on the fascinator that you saw was I took some of the wire mesh and I just sort of made shapes behind it to see what I thought was pretty. Now the good thing about this is, because it is wire, if you twist it, you can hold your shape. So you can decide then whether you want to sort of leave it flat. I left it quite flat because I wanted quite a classic design. But of course, as you said, you can sort of manipulate it, and if you're going for something a little more modern or something a little bit more funky, if you use your fingers or your pliers, you can get sort of all different. Let's put that flat so you can see it. Can you see? You can get all, it's down a bit, sorry. All different effects.
Yes.
So if you work that behind your design,
and then think you could even do little roses, couldn't you? Dinky
you could do little roses. You could put, as you said, those little tiny beads inside would be really pretty. And all I did was I made the leaves behind, and then just used a tiny bit of 0.4 to actually
just anchor it on.
Yeah, anchoring it on.
Gorgeous. Debbie, that is so stunning. Right, we've got loads of you with this in your baskets. It's $34.95. You're going to get that brand new wire mesh. It's really, really close to a sellout, folks. If everyone checks out their baskets, that will be gone before the end of the show. So JUGC43. It's $9.25. Sterling silver in there as well. Debbie, thank you so much. Your designs are beautiful. They're everything you want winter bridal designs to be, aren't they? Right, now, I know lots of you are big, big fans of wire. So it looks like I've got a very strange growth coming up my back. It is, in fact, my mic pack. I just caught myself then. Right. 50 metres of the wire in the red. What price are you going to do, Kim? And what is it usually? Oh, this is the brand new one. 0.8, folks, 0.8 wire, 50 metres of the 0.8. It's red coloured copper wire. Now, we've gone through lots of different suppliers and various different companies in order to get hold of the finest quality of wire. We've had feedback as well about our 50 metres. Some people are like, oh, I don't know about 50 metres, but the most, this was the reason we brought it in, is it was so requested, saying that 100 metres, a bit too much, and wanted to keep the price down. So we're doing it in 50 metre lots. 0.8 wire. Your 0.8 wire is going to be brilliant. You can make your own findings out of it. You can do real structure out of it, but it can still be really beautifully manipulated to various different designs. So XOZX21. 50 meters, 0800 644 655. Come on, Alan. Come in here. So, using our 0.8 red wire, would you like to reveal? Isn't that stunning? Isn't that stunning? They're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 0800 644 655. So that's using the 0.8, and you've literally gizmo coiled it.
Yeah, just gizmoed it, cut it to 2.5, 2.5 centimetres, looped it, wrapped it.
Looped it, wrapped it, done it.
Yeah.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alan from up north, down south, you know the rest, Sujimar flip-flopness. Right, Jeanette and Lorraine, 0800 644 655. XOZX21. Okay, are you ready? Jeanette, congratulations to you. Because we're doing 50 metres of 0.8 for $14.95, 0800 644 655. And if you want more than one of these, go for it. And great for bringing in some colourful elements to the previous kit as well, because a lot of people go for a rose red. Oh, do you know what, Mike? You should work professionally in television. Oh, you do. You just brought these over for me without even being prompted. Yeah, gives a very, very different look, doesn't it? Well done, Leslie. Lots of you there yet to confirm. Just starting to get names through on my screen. So $14.95, 0800 644 655. But right now, oh, just before we head over to the Wall of Fame, can I just say, I know I'm not going on about it, I'm not going to go on about it all day, but I'm going to go on about them all day. These are the most extraordinary citrine we've ever had on the show. I have hand selected these to be able to do a PR offer on them at 12 o'clock. They'll be mega. Make sure you get them. Make sure you're joining us at 12. They're stunning. But right now, let's go to the Wall of Fame. Okay, so here is the Wall of Fame, your opportunity to share your designs with us, share designs that you've made when you copied our designers or something out of the magazine, and you can all send in your designs, and you can either email in or you can post them in. And when they get sent in, you need to make sure that they've reached us by midday on the Tuesday before the draw on the Wednesday. Now, we get inundated with hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, some weeks, and not all of them obviously can get shown on the show, but they all have a number allocated to them, and we'll show you how you can enter this on the break. But they'll all get numbers put into a draw, and on a Wednesday, it's typically Carol presenting on a Wednesday, 2 numbers will be drawn, £100 credited to first prize and £50 for second prize. So we'll have a look at some entries here. First one is 337. I love that asymmetric design, it's stunning. This is from Margaret White, not far from us in Birmingham. Well, hope this gets to the Wall of Fame combined with a few things together. And it worked for me. The 1mm green plated wire, then on my I bought so much over Christmas, I don't know what I did have myself. So I did some green weaving on the 2 big beads, and then green slabs, and then you and then wide them up, and they sit lovely on the neckline. It says, all the best to all, keep giving us the great ideas. And that's from Margaret in Birmingham, and you're 337. Good luck, Margaret.
I've got 338 here, lovely selection of goodies. Hi JM, all goods from yourself, left to right. Black agate cubes with red cube was from a bead scoop, so I think it's carnelian or agate. Quartz memory wire bracelet, amethyst spy cones memory wire bracelet, green adventurine with blue jasper cubes plus a clasp. If Carol is reading, then the green adventurine is allegedly reputed to be the money maker. Carry a piece of green adventurine in your left pocket when buying a lotto ticket.
Why are you only giving that advice to Carol?
We all need that advice.
What's going on there?
More black agate with golden coated pyrite sent around, and lastly on the bottom edge, pearls pink and blue cultured and a silver plated S-hook. Incidentally, all these bracelets are a recent craft fair and none sold.
Oh no.
Sad face. Best wishes, and that's Linda from Leicester. Well, I don't know why, because they're absolutely gorgeous.
And you know what, Linda? You could put them in exactly the same craft fair next week and they'd all sell. It just depends who walks through the door, so don't be disheartened, hun. It'll happen. And then 339, lovely design here. This is from Helen in Cornwall. I'm so jealous, I love Cornwall. Hi, look, Jewellery Maker. My entry to this week's Wall of Fame is a magnetic quartz and rainbow quartz necklace. The spaces are from my stash and everything else is from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all entries from Helen in Cornwall. 339, gorgeous. Of course, I love magnetic quartz. Stunning. Well done.
I've got 340 here, and it says, "Hi all at JM. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is a necklace and earrings made with copper-coated copper wire, and kunzite." I love kunzite. I bought the kunzite some time ago, but it's one of those things I just kept to look at every now and again. Those who love gemstones will understand the reason for that. I totally understand the reason for that, and that's kind regards, Lynn from Largs. I do understand that, Lynn, that you have that special strand and then suddenly you come up with some inspiration of
And
what to make with it.
No,
absolutely
gosh,
gorgeous. 340.
I've kept strands for years before.
Yeah, I
And
have.
Gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. And then the final one for now, this colour combination is exquisite. This is from Jodie in Nottingham, and it says, "Hi all at JM, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. This is a customer order," with a big smiley face. "Shell with adjustable ring with copper wire and blue agate pendant with the copper wire." And I hope you like it, from Jodie in Nottingham. Jodie, that is stunning. Colour combination.
That really works, doesn't it? That's
Beautiful.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. 3, 4, 1 right now. Okay, we're going to go to a short break. I don't know if I've mentioned that we've got a PR offer on Citrine coming up at 12 o'clock. Have I mentioned that? I'm so excited to find pockets. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It is. It's just breathtaking. I look at it and I go, oh my word, Mother Nature, and that's come out the ground. What the amazingness. So don't go anywhere. We've got another hour packed full of fabulousness, more kits from Debbie, and one that's just going to make you go, ooh! See you in a sec.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
I am addicted to this medium. It's all right. Where were you?
I was getting my block. I'm ready to.
Right, okay. Stamping. I did the first ever stamping show. We launched it together here at Jewellery Maker, and it is ridiculous. Now, every single jewellery maker should be a stamper, without a shadow of a doubt, because there's no better way of making a truly personalised piece of jewellery. Now, it might be that you only ever stamp to put your brand and you have it like a little charm on the back of your necklace or as part of a bracelet or something. It might be that you, pardon? Kim's like, I want to stamp a piece of jewellery every day. Oh, you wear a piece of stamped jewellery every day? Oh yeah, the one, your necklace. Yeah, oh. And then you've got the matching bracelet as well, haven't you? So, yeah, she's like, I love it. It's so truly personal, and to buy personalised jewellery is really quite expensive. Now, also, I think I told you before we did stamping here, I wanted a key ring for my husband. It was a silver coloured blank, and it said "World's Best Daddy" stamped on it. It cost me $21.95. I've since worked out if I'd have done it here at Jewellery Maker, it would have cost me about 30p.
Yeah.
It's extraordinary, and have a look around in lots of boutiques. Have a look around in shops that do. What's quite in at the moment are the interior shops, but then these are good places to sell. Get yourself a glass cabinet in an interior shop that has just very subtly, beautifully paced piece of silver coloured jewellery, very simple strands of cord with a couple of little charms on, that sort of image. But within these glass cabinets, you tend to see so much stamped jewellery, wedding favours and gift tags on things. It's amazing.
There are whole businesses, jewellery makers, that devote their whole business to stamping because it's really lucrative and it's really taking off, actually, because everybody wants something different, something personal. You can put your husband's name, your children's name, the date of your marriage, an anniversary, 21st, 18th. It gives your jewellery just something else. You can write verses. I know people that have made wallet inserts, but off of sheets of copper, and put a whole verse on there that people's dads or the men in their life keep in their wallet. There's lots of different things that you can do that maybe sometimes with jewellery you can't think what to make for a man unless you watch a Mark Smith special, but you don't always know, do you? But you can make other gift items with your stamps as well, so it crosses over so that you can make for everybody. I'm quite passionate about it because obviously I launched it, but also how far you can go with it, and I've been making myself personalised items for years. I've got a charm bracelet with all my children's names on, and in those days it cost a lot to do that. You had to, and as if you go on and get them from these big retailers who sell lots and lots of them, and they're all the same. They come with a different name on, but they're all the same. They're really expensive. Really expensive.
And once you bought these stamps, you've got them for life. Now, I'm just going to give you one tip. We're going to demo in the studio. We have got the worst desk for demoing stamping. You need a surface that isn't going to move. You need a very solid surface or break. Crack. That was Debbie Bulford. I can't remember if she whacked something and broke it.
I'm so scared of this desk.
This is it's a perspex desk to reflect light. It's a very bouncy desk. You need to get the best out of it. You need a solid kitchen table, your kitchen worktop, a workbench, an area where it is solid and it's not going to move. A lot of people take them out into the garden and use concrete blocks in the garden. So make sure you've got a solid block. So when we demo here today, it might be that we get a little bit of a bounce, so you don't get to see the true depth of the stamp. Let me show you. So the whole essence is you get a piece of metal with a letter or a number or a shape underneath. That metal, once it's hit, because it's a professional stamp, will imprint into the metal that you're stamping on. We've got some raw copper sheet coming up for you. We've got the hammer, we've got the block, we've got the hole maker as well, and we've got the patina so you can change the colour of the metal. This is from Mark, and also inspirational words are great sellers, and if you're fundraising, you can personalise everything on the spot. That's such a good idea.
Brilliant.
Just things like wish, star, memories,
faith,
faith,
hope.
Yes. Yeah.
These are words that seem generic, but they mean a lot to people. They mean a lot to people who have been ill, people who have lost someone, people who are, it's giving me goosebumps, people who are remembering people that they've lost. I'm gonna have a moment. It adds sentiment, and I've made pieces that have actually given me a lump in my throat, the story behind them, and you can do that.
Because you can give something that is truly, truly personal. We have not seen these stamps, we've not seen any of our stamps anywhere in the UK, or America's huge for stamping as well. We've not found anywhere that is as competitive. So we've not found anywhere that's anywhere near our prices. These are so, so low. So it comes in the full case. You're going to have A to Z. Now, why are these known as the penguin letters?
It's the font, it's the style of the letters. These have been incredibly popular because in the stamping world they're very, very similar. It's all about the font in the stamping world, where people collect all different fonts and all different styles of lettering. That's what font means, like the font you get on your computer. And these are very, very similar to some letter stamps that costs a fortune, about £110.
It's almost sold out. I'm so sorry, we're going to have to bring the price in. They're £9.95 for the whole set. It's £9.95 and you will have your stamps for life in the penguin font. Done. And elsewhere you can pay upwards of,
I've seen them for £110 for really unusual fonts. I'd say general price is about £40.
General price is about £40 for a set. We're doing ours for £9.95. Has that almost gone? Just so you know, the letters aren't that size. The actual size of these letters are they the 4mm? Yeah. 0800 644 655. So those fonts are stunning. You will get, so basically you get your metal that you want to stamp onto. You can also, they are, sorry, we're just questioning that. If you get I've totally lost my train.
Were you going to say that you can stamp onto other things like polymer?
Yes, that's exactly.
I thought you were.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can stamp onto other things like polymer. You can stamp onto enamel, because I've tried it. You can stamp onto leather. You can stamp onto aluminium. You can stamp onto copper. You can stamp onto sterling. You can do your PMC. And once you get, it's quite addictive. You're looking for other things that you can stamp.
Yeah, you'll just start whacking it around everywhere. Yeah. So anything that you can stamp onto, you'll find it. Okay, I've got to say as well, if you're just starting out, a really good tip that I think, well, it will have been you because you are my stamping lady, was to use, I first, to sort of get the angle of my hammer and get the weight and get the sensation of it, was an old baking tray. I wasn't going to achieve much with the stamping, but just literally to get the position and to practice. So these are uppercase now in the Ariel font. Text coming in. You pay that just for the case? Yeah, totally, Sarah. You would. Yeah, you would. So we've just done the penguin set for $9.95. Now this one is known as Ariel. There you go. Got a lot more quantity of this one. Now this is possibly the most classic that's around at the moment. You are going to get some brilliant tips from Debbie when we start demoing these in just a moment. And there is a DVD that Debbie and I did as well that is fantastic. If you're just starting out for the very first time, then but not even if you just haven't got the DVD, it's got some brilliant tips like using a permanent marker to actually really identify the letters to make them really, really stand out. It's amazing. 0800 644 645. So this one here, Debbie, would you agree that this one is, when you see stamped pieces out on the high street, it's usually an Arial font?
Yeah, there's a reason that it's very easy to read. And obviously depending on who you're giving your items to. I've seen some fonts out there that are really great, and when you stamp them you can't read them. I think the good thing about the ones that we do is that you can clearly read what you've stamped, which at the end of the day is why you're doing it. So you can write a really lovely sentiment. I think that looks really good, but I've got no idea what it says. This one's very clear, and I think this is the one that a lot of people start with because it's easy to use and it's easy to read. I sent 2 of these. I wanted to say this because I must remember to say this on the show. I sent 2 of these to a friend of mine last week, and it cost me, signed for postage, £6.55 to post. £6.55.
You can actually buy everything in Stage Show and own all of the stock of every piece. So you could get, you know, hundreds of the pearls. You could get all of these sample sets. It's £2.95 to have it all sent to you, and then you get the quality of this product as well. So just so you know, we're doing, this is the uppercase that you've got on your screen right now. We're going to do lowercase in just a moment. Made initial stamp charms for all the girls I work with for Christmas. All delighted, Karen. What a gorgeous thing to do. Truly personal, inexpensive, doesn't take a lot of time either, and you've still got your tools. It's not like you can use, it's not like getting a bead with the letter in. That bead you'll never see again. But this, yeah, fabulous. Could you use them with wet silver clay?
I would think so. I haven't done it. You've got to be very careful when pressing in letter stamps to polymer and any clay. If you press down too hard, you will get the indentation of the outside of the stamp, which is a circle, and I've actually done that on purpose sometimes because it looks quite nice. So you just got to be quite gentle with it. I haven't done it. You would have to, thinking about it, you would have to coat the bottom of it with your release agent or it would stick to it.
Yes.
So as someone who hasn't done it, I would say yes, I think you can, but I would say I don't know for sure because I haven't done it. But yeah, I can't see why.
Do you know what? Debbie Bulford's in the building. She's doing Sammy's. Where's Sammy? Sammy's got her first ever workshop today. She's really exciting. Debbie is there at the back, sat near the door, doing Sammy's workshop, and we will endeavour to ask Debbie that question before the end of the show because she's one of our polymer experts. So we've got Debs and Debbie in.
Just to confuse you.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. Right, £9.95. £9.95. So this is all the uppercase. How many have we got left there, Kim? Okay, over half the stock has gone. This is the uppercase. We're going to do lowercase in a moment. This is the standard must-have collection. If you haven't yet got any stamps, start out with these ones. We've still got numbers and symbols to come as well. So get your uppercase of these ones. The penguin font is also beautiful to have, and we've got the penguin font in our numbers and numerals coming up in just a few minutes. So £9.95 on them. Remember, it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. We do have a stamping DVD available for you, and we will show that to you on the next break. I bought the complete set on the launch. These stamps are fantastic. They match the most expensive stamps out there on quality. I love mine. Sarah, thank you so much for texting in that.
They do. That's the point. That's why people go mad, because they know what you can pay for the stamps and what it used to cost to start stamping. It was something it was an investment.
Yeah.
Whereas now, that's what I was saying about the postage as well. If you did want uppercase, lowercase and numbers, it's not going to cost you £10, £11 on top of that postage because of our postage, and I think that's quite valid.
Yes,
because they're
completely.
heavy. It's heavy tools. It's you know,
they're chunks of metal.
Yeah, they're heavy tools.
We're not sending you floated bits of tissue paper. It is chunky, heavy. Well, I mean, they're not heavy, so if you've got dexterity problems, I wouldn't worry about the weight of these. The action with the hammer as well, you go down, we'll demo that all for you in a moment. And we've got the hammer and block coming up. Right, we're going to do the Ariel lowercase, so if you've just bought those, of course, you need to buy these now. Just get them, quite frankly. Free phone number 0800 644 655 OBGX35. Free phone number 0800 644 655. So this is the lowercase. Again, this is the Ariel font. If you've just put these in your basket, can I urge you to check your baskets as soon as you can. So we've got the uppercase. This is now the lowercase. It's flying out. If you want more than one of these as well, if you'd like to sell them on, I would say, so you don't see the Jewellery Maker branding, take them out of the case, keep the case for yourself, sell them on, you can make a fortune, so people can't price compare directly where you got them from. Bit naughty, bit cheeky, but hey. And a great packaging on it.
Really clever packaging because they keep your stamps in good condition, because with metal tools you've got to keep them in good condition. You don't want them to get damp. You know the little silica gel things you get in new handbags and things? If you pop one of these in your case while you're storing it, that will help to keep
We're
your
actually
tools.
going to start stocking the new type of paper.
Oh yes,
as well. That will be coming in soon.
That's really good.
The anti-tarnish papers.
This kind of helps to keep them in tip-top condition, and also the fantastic genius thing about it is when you want an A, your A is right next to the letter, so it's user-friendly as well.
This is a B, or it's a B, actually.
B.
It's a B, and you're probably thinking, no, that's a dirt. Well, that's because you need to put it down and then stamp. So it's like a mirror image.
Yeah.
When you first look at it. Okay. 0800 644 655. We've got another text in. And whoops, Yes, there it is. Morning, ladies. Don't hesitate. This is fab starting set. Cheapest around, says Melanie. What's with the Cornwall interaction today? Making me all jealous. Hello, how are you? Oh.
I love Cornwall.
Oh, I'm desperate to live in Cornwall. Here we go, £9.95. It's just phenomenal. So far we have done 3 sets and we're still not at a price that would be considered low for one. OBGX 350 644 Visa, MasterCard, and you know you can use your PayPal accounts, folks, so there's no excuse. Now start checking out your baskets. Hello, Simone in Italy. Oh, now there's somewhere else fabulous to live, darling. Yeah. Okay, £9.95 on those. How many have we got left of those then, Kimbo? Okay, we've got less than 100. Less than 100 of those now. We're really busy. These are the stamps, they always fly out. They're the most amazing. I always bagsy the stamping shows.
Do you?
Yeah. Just because they're amazing. I think you can achieve such a high-end, sought-after, absolutely bang-on trend look at an incredibly cost-competitive price. That makes sense?
Yeah, it really does. I love the fact that everyone can do it now and that hopefully most people can afford this, and it's not £40 for one set of stamps. You could get the upper, lower and the numbers for that. Yeah. And if you are hesitating, if you do get just say uppercase or lowercase and you're hesitating, you will kick yourself later because you'll get so into it that you'll want to write sentences where you've got your punctuation, you're going to want capital letters, and then you're paying extra postage. So that's just something that I did at the time. I couldn't afford all of them anyway at 40 quid a pop at the time. But I think it makes...
Really? You haven't won the lottery at that point?
I hadn't, and I was saving up.
£40 a pop, because obviously now she's a multi-billionaire.
That would be lovely if I was. But yeah, and I think with the heaviness of it as well, and it's amazing what people are coming up with in the stamping world. It's completely amazing what people are making, and actually out of this genre of jewellery making. It's some really exciting stuff going on.
You stamp onto leather?
Yeah.
The reason I asked that is probably stupidly expensive present on retrospect that I got for my husband for our anniversary when it was leather, which was year before last. I bought us a family collection of personalised passports.
Oh wow!
And it said our names that were stamped in.
Yeah.
What a play. And you can stamp your postcode on your children's bikes.
Oh, what a good idea!
What a great idea. And big toys. Great idea.
And pet tags.
Yeah! How much does it cost? How much does it cost to go and get a pet tag done?
I've done all my pet tags.
My husband, Norm, suggests you to put your steel block over where the table leg is. Yeah, Pam, we were going to come to that, so thank you for addressing that for us. And we've got the steel block coming up, and we'll give you some advice on how to use it very shortly. I think the end of the day, you can. That was an ode to Alan then. End it there. That was really good as well, wasn't it? End it there. Then you can get this incredibly cost effective. So let's go here to the numbers and the symbols. Okay, I love the speech marks. I'm a bit of a speech marks and exclamation mark overuser, to be honest. And it looks great. You know, if you want to put an exclamation mark at the end of a word, it really gives it that pow, and just depends what you want to say on your jewellery. And this is really good for, you know, like 18th, 21st, 50, 40, the big birthdays. And quite often, if you want to buy something in the shops, then you do the big birthday. So if you're like 32, you have trouble getting something completely personalised. So you could put the age and the person's name. I mean, where are you going to get that? Totally. And I just think that having all of this, then you can do whatever you want. You can write poems, you can write sentences, you can write dates of birth. It's a nice present for a new mum, for a new baby. Yeah. Oh, can I just say huge congratulations to our friends Anna and Danny, who had baby Chloe yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm so excited I can go and buy pink things. Yeah. Just like when you said that. And I will do, what I've started to do for lots of my friends is I make them memory boxes, and then actually have a metal plate on the front of the box, usually buy the box to be honest, but personalise it. I'd be intentional.
Can do that there.
Personalise it by putting on the stamp and punch a hole in either side, wire wrap it in, do a twist on the other side, and it will say her birth date, name, weight,
yeah.
time,
Perfect.
all of that business on the front of a memory box. I'm yet to do one for my own child, but I do them for other people's. It's always the way, isn't it? Right, RTGX45 695. 690. They're 695. Buy them, buy them, buy them. Right, if you're about to try it out, why don't you just stick with this one at the moment and just do a series of dates? I've actually got the penguin font as well in just a moment. Okay, so that font is coming up in a minute. So this is in the Ariel font. If you've got the uppercase and the lowercase, stick with the same font. And then if you've got the penguin font of the other stamps, I think it's nice to stick with the same font if you're going to be doing things in, ideally you'd be having all of the fonts.
Yeah, usually you have all of the fonts, and you get, and also it's worth saying that different fonts stamp differently, so you get used to the feel. We usually have a piece, like you said, the baking tray, or a spare piece, which is your practice piece, and you get used to the feel of your font. So then once you get used to that, then you sort of start building up in another font. It's fine to mix fonts, that looks good too, depending on what you're doing, but generally, starting out, I would start out with the 3 uppercase, lowercase, letters, punctuation of the same font, and then you're covered on all ways that way.
Just get them, the $6.95. I mean, you just do, don't you? And it's only £1 packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Amazing. Fabulous. So that's the number and punctuation set. We're going to do numbers, and it's referred to as a number and character set, even though it's exactly the same, for the penguin font. Here it is. They're gorgeous. So again, just stamping significant dates, birthdays, wedding dates, when important times have happened, actual dates of birthdays. And it's quite lovely as well, if you do your own card making, to get a blank and literally stamp something on a blank and then glue it to a card. It's a very lovely look. And yeah, maybe you'll put on a significant date of passing a driving test or opening night of a show.
Be nice.
It'd be nice. Anniversaries.
Are we going to count to 10 and they're going to go? Because the whole world's been waiting for these numbers. When are the penguin numbers coming on? When are they coming on? I don't know. When are they coming on? Because these are just, because they match the penguin font and because they are very similar to a very, very expensive font out there, to be able to get the whole set is really quite amazing for the price we're doing. So this is the penguin font numbers, everyone.
This is La Pièce de Résistance, the one you've all been waiting for. Are you ready to just buy it? It's ridiculous. So free phone number 0800 644 645, they're $6.95. They're just $6.95. They've got a beautiful metallic quality to them. They've got this lovely swirl. They're very ornate. They're elegant. They're chic, and they just give a grace to a piece of jewellery as well, and a very, very different look from the Ariel font. So yes, like Debbie said, when you are a stamper, when you've got into it, you need to be getting all the different fonts. So we're kitting you out with 2 of the major fonts today. Yeah, and this penguin one has been highly awaited. We did it a few months ago, and then we were waiting for them to come back in, and they sold out within minutes last time we did them. Oh, so it's going to happen again now. So $6.95. Yeah. How are we doing now then on those, Kim? And we've got another text, it's flying out. It's so on trend to mix fonts at this price. Buy them all. Hello, now Mark. Are you Mark of Markness? Because that made sense. Mark, who disappeared off the scene a little bit and now you're back, is that you? Hello! And if you're not, hello! $6.95. I'll tell you what, cracking TV today. Amazing. Amazing. Someone's just tuned in for the very first time, so they'll be like, what's that twaddle? What is going on there? We're just talking about stamping. So they're amazing. $6.95. We're going to do your hammer and block in a minute, because that's what you need, and then you need something to stamp onto, so we're going to do some raw copper. If you want to change the colour of your copper, we're going to do some patinas, and we've also got the punch. Now you need the punch, you need the hole punch, the hole makerer, because how are you going to attach things if they haven't got a hole in it? Well, we'll show you. So $6.95. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
It's great.
And I'm not going to get any of my jobs done this afternoon.
Because you're going to be stamping.
I'm going to be stamping everything in sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Squashing it and things down so I can stamp on them. And it's really good if you're feeling a bit agitated. Right, 6. Yeah. Only on what's supposed to be stamped on.
Yeah.
Thank you. FBGX13. Don't miss out on this, because it has a pound symbol. USA sets do Oh, don't do the pound symbol. Mel's top tip. Mel! Maybe this is something we need regularly in the show. Mel's top tip. Or Mel's top tip. I'll work on it for you, Mel. Mel's top tip. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
Mel, does that suit you? Yeah? We'll get you in. Yeah? Get you in. Get you in. Sat in the corner. On the right stuff. And she sits in a... I feel quite sorry for that girl on the right stuff. It seems to just sit in a pod. With a headset on. A bit like being caged. We've got another little... Oh, ready?
Hammer time.
Hammer tap. Oh, check it. We are both professionally trained dancers. We didn't show
never know that, would you?
Hammer tap. Come on. Right. Hi all, love stamping, but do buy a hammer just for doing it, as it will mark the surface of your chasing hammer. Love to everyone from Celeste in Southend. Oh, Celeste! I was in Southend a few weeks ago. End of November. So I tell you, I went to the big, no, I can't tell you that would be a brand. How can I tell you? I did some shopping. There's a surprise. Okay, so.
Ooh, that's a different hammer. I like a hammer.
How many hammers have you got?
I've got a drawer full of hammers. And she's right about that. I've said that before. You will, Celeste, I love that name, by the way. You will mark your hammer. So you don't want to use the same hammer that you were going to go and flatten your wire with, because you're going to dent the end. This looks like a substantial hammer.
It's really substantial. It's got a great weight. And as somebody who has dexterity problems and arthriticness,
Me too.
as many of us in the big wide world do, this, I don't feel the weight on that.
That's really
it
good.
literally, it does the job for you. It doesn't feel heavy to pick up, but the way it's weighted,
The way it's weighted, I was going to say, that would be excellent. I
it's
need
going
one
to
of
go,
these.
because some hammers are a bit flimsy, aren't they?
Yes.
And things like your texturing hammer, they aren't for giving weight to something, they're giving for texture. That, hasn't it?
It's
Isn't
about
it nice?
the strike. It's about
it?
the weight.
It might be that you have to try. It might be that you've already got a couple of hammers and you think, it's like finding the right tool for you. I think this is probably going to be a bestseller. Oh heck, wasn't going to buy any more this month, but hobby is silversmithing, so I bought the whole stamping caboodle. Left it all from Claire in Humpton. Claire, how are you there in Devon this on it? Oh, have you got the whole kit and caboodle? It's all right having the caboodle, but you need the kit. Because you need the whole kit and caboodle. Buy this. And you can't have too many. And remember, you need to keep it for stamping. Stamp your mobile phone number onto a bracelet for children to wear on days out. If the child wanders off, you can be contacted. Chris!
That's very, very good idea. Because you can make a bar out of your copper, and then you can rivet it or wire work it, wire wrap it on, or glue it even onto a leather bracelet. So you don't have to put sort of a big creation on there. You can actually put a leather with a popper on the end.
Isn't it fab? Isn't it just fabulous? Isn't it? So you do need a separate hammer. So should we do this hammer now? You'll be like, oh, here we go. This is where they've sucked us in. So here's the hammer. Oh, we're going to do the steel block included. Now this steel block, it's heavy. It is heavy. If these arrive to you, by the way, and they're a bit slimy, they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Got this brilliant, and I have bad hands, from Bev in Yorkshire. Hello Bev, lovely. Mwah. And a big kisses to your bad hands. I know, with all our ailments, but it's brilliant, isn't it? This is the proper weighted hammer. You've got the steel block as well. Now the steel block, yes, it is a hard surface, but you're still going to get bounce. Can you see that there?
Yeah. This is.
Can you see how it's bouncing? Yeah. Can you see everything around? Because we're not on a hard surface, so it's still got bounce. So really, yeah, okay, thank you. Claire's gone, don't break the desk. Thank you, sorry. So yes, you're going to get your steel block. That's going to make sure you've got a really, truly smooth, hard surface, but it has to be on a really hard surface underneath. So as we had recommendation from a text earlier, if you're going to be doing it on a large table, on top of a table leg, kitchen surface, just make sure it's got something solid underneath. Or I've usually gone out onto the patio in the garden.
Yeah, you can use a sandbag, or you can use our rubber block on our website. If you put the rubber block under this, onto a hard surface. Also, some people have said, well, is it noisy? You know, will it annoy my neighbours? If you put it onto the rubber block, it really takes out the noise, and it can really take out the band. But you need this first, so you can experiment, but don't go and do it on anything that's. The bounce is what will make your letters uneven and what will make your letters not print properly, which is why we often struggle to demo it here, because I don't hit it as hard as I usually would.
Yeah, because we break the desk.
Because we'll break the desk. And then I'll get the second, that'll be the end of me.
Yeah, and the end of me as
oh,
well.
Really?
So I do it. So, this is probably, you're probably going, oh, this is where the catch is. So I've got all of that. I need to buy this tool. They're going to charge me £40 for it. $7.95 for both. I know, it's amazing. So, like I just said, I mentioned it briefly. If they arrive to you and they're a bit slimy, nice. Just get some kitchen paper and wipe it off. It's literally just in transit. They're oiled so they don't rust because they come by sea. And the reason we bring them by sea is because it is so much cheaper than flying them over. And that's why, unfortunately, the blanks that we wanted haven't arrived in time. We do things by sea. It's it's not as predictable as air. But my word, we would have to obviously build that price into what you get charged, and you'd be looking at possibly double that if they were flown over. So we do it by sea. Getting it to you, however, it's just a postal delivery, so it's £2.95 for all of your purchases all day. How cool is that? So, how are we doing on stock levels on that one, Kimbo? It's approaching a sellout. Which one are we going to next? We've got another text. So we need something to stamp onto. Morning, girls! Oh, I love it when we get called girls.
Morning!
Morning, Alex.
I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
I'm a man, not a boy. I'm a man. I'm a girl, not a woman.
I'm a man, not a boy.
Remember that song? I'm a man, not a boy. Ding, ding. I'm a... No. Right. Morning, girls. I bought my stamping stuff from a previous show. Love it. Anybody hesitating, don't. It's great. It
is great.
Hi, Alex. Thank you so much for that. $7.95 for that. You're enjoying it, aren't you?
I'm sorry, you can't put a hammer in front of me and I'll fidget. I'm going to put it over there.
All right, you're going to whack with it in a minute.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Now, you need something to whack onto. If you've got some stamps, and I'm so excited. Right. Oh. Just get it right. This is raw copper, okay? Raw copper, bare copper sheets. 2 lots of them. And we are going to go to the most ridiculous price ever. So, they're 6 inches squared, 0.6 in their thickness. And once you've got this, you can cut it, you can bend it, and you can make your own shapes. Now, this will undoubtedly, my word, look at the picture, it's going to be a sellout, folks. They're going to be a sellout. Debbie, obviously, you can cut them. You can get your metal cutters.
You can get your metal, your shears. If you've got our shears, you can use your piercing saw to saw out as well, and with the saw blades. My absolute, bar none, favourite material to use in my jewellery is metal sheet, and I absolutely love copper because you can do so many different things with it, and this is so malleable as well. It's hard because you can work hard on it with your hammer, but you can also cut it with the shears, and I think some people who aren't very used to sawing yet, or maybe haven't got the confidence, it's great because you can cut it with the shears. I think that makes all the difference. So you can make your own blanks. Imagine how many blanks you can get out of one of those sheets if you were just doing, say, squares.
So have you seen the call screen?
I'm not surprised by that at all.
No, it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. Make sure, and we've bulk stocked up. Does that make sense? $9.95. Now we're going to talk about how we can actually change the colours of these and things as well in a minute.
Okay.
But just $9.95. If you've never ever used this before, this is what becomes addictive, and this is so on trend. So on trend. Visa, MasterCard, you can use your PayPal accounts, whatever it takes, get it. And then perhaps you're looking, have just tuned in, we're doing the bare copper sheets, maybe you're not even interested in stamping, but you love doing metal work and you love doing sheet metal work and you texture and stuff. Well, it's $9.95 for 2 of them. Is ridiculously competitive. It's fantastic. This is proper. It's not just any copper that you can just pick up here, there and everywhere. It's been specifically put together and cut, and the thickness has been chosen for jewellery making. You can get thinner, you can get thicker, but 0.6 is ideal. It's the most perfect for jewellery making. So if you price compare, make sure you are price comparing for 0.6. Okay, Right.
Look at all those people.
I know. I know, they're all watching.
If you want some ideas of what to do with copper sheet, if you go on Gemma Crow's guest designer page, or you go on my guest designer page, Debbie Kershaw, guest designer, we've both worked with this a lot and done lots of different styles of jewellery. With Gemma probably more so with wire, me more with metal in mind, and you have a look at the sort of different things if you're not sure that you can do with it, because it's something even beyond stamping. You can add shapes, you can make birds, you can make flowers, you can put it in a dapping block and make three-dimensional designs. It's so exciting. I love this medium.
So addictive, it's amazing. Right. Okay, so you've got your metal, and you think, oh, I don't know if I want it to look like that today. I might want it to have a little bit of a different colour to it. Well, which one are we doing first? This one. What is this, Debbie Kershaw?
Vintage metal patina. When I first joined Jewellery Maker, I went, do you do vintage metal patina? And now they do. So excited.
So what is vintage metal patina?
It will change the coating and the colour of your metal. You can mix it, you can do patterns, you could do stripes, you can distress it by adding a little bit of colour and then sort of sanding it off. Lots of different, and the good thing about using this one, it's very user friendly and very quick. It doesn't take a long time to dry. You don't have to leave it for 24 hours and sort of then do a dance and come back and all the rest of it. It's a really quick medium so that you can mix it, put it on. If you don't like it, you can take it off with your sandpaper or your wire brush, so it can give quite a nice distressed look to your metal. It can age it or antique it a little bit as well, or it can add bold colours and you can do something completely different. So it's an easy way to change the colour of your metal in effect.
Really, really easy. And it comes with a list of what to do. It says your directions on the back. It's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. If you just have a look up there, you can get an idea. Now, we have actually got the green tone coming up in a pack just in a moment. So, ideally, you want to be getting all of the different ones. And it just gives, means that you can make your metal birds with different coloured wings, and then you can play around. So, BORQ89. 9.95 for all three.
Oh, that's really good. Because you know when you texture your metal sometimes, I don't know, you might put a metal plate over the top and bash it with a hammer, or you might use your hammer to texture it. I use most of my texturing with a hammer and the block. When you add this, sometimes the colour will sit in the grooves, and then if you lift it off gently with the rough side of a nail file or some sandpaper or wire wool, it gives you some absolutely gorgeous effects. You know, it sort of makes the patina stand out and the sort of different parts of your metal show through. It's really, really nice. Lovely effect. So you can see on the top there underneath that bird, that's the verdigris, and the next pack, that colour is my favourite one.
And we are going to do the verdigris in just a momento. So that's the rusted, so that's just going to get very distressed but warm tone.
Yeah.
You've got the more copper, so it's got rust, clay and cinnabar, like a cinnamony colour. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Oh, that's just made me really want a cinnamon donut. No, been good. I was so naughty last night. A cheat night.
Remember, you can put those on your findings as well.
Oh, yeah.
So your silver, you can put it on silver. You don't have to just use it on copper. You can use it on your findings. Sometimes you might have to just rough up with the nail file first and then put them on. So you can change the colour of your findings to match your gemstones with that as well. And you don't have to just use the copper.
Then we've got these beautiful ones. Let me just check that. Yeah, this is the right code. This is the one that includes Debbie's personal favourite.
Yeah, these are the greens. You can get a real vintage.
Oh, it matches your cardi.
It does. Yeah, these are really lovely. I use these probably the most, these three, because they kind of go in if I'm doing a vintage look. Also, if you go, there's quite comprehensive instructions on the back of this pack, but if you go onto their website, they show you lots of ideas of different projects that you can make, and if you're not sure, it shows you lots of different ways you can use them as well, so that's really useful if you're struggling for ideas. I don't think you will be though, because they're great to play with.
They're fab. So once you've actually stamped your number or letter in, a new patina, is that patina just going to sit in the well of the number?
It will do. You need to sort of really push it in there, whether you're using a patina or a permanent marker, whatever you're using. You do with a paintbrush. I would usually use a paintbrush with these. You can use a sponge if you're doing the outside. If you want to get it into your letters, use a paintbrush, quite a fine one, and really get it in there. Wait for it to dry, maybe add another layer, and then take the top layer off of the metal so that it sits in. It does say in the back that you can. They used to have a sealer, but they don't seem to do that anymore. They say that you can bake it. I think there's instructions on the back to actually put the metal in on a very low heat or heat it with a heat gun, and it will last longer.
Wow, well, that's a fabulous tip. It tells you on the back there, actually, yeah. So, EARQ03. Get ready for this. Ding, 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 ding. $9.95. And just, they last for, you hardly need any to do. I mean, gosh, we've got the sample ones in the studio that I don't think we've ever replaced them.
No, and you don't need a lot, and usually, you know, you have to shake them. Do shake them before you use them to get all the pigment mixed together. And then I sort of have a takeaway lid, just a plastic one, and I'll sort of take a blob out and then I'll mix it on, put it on, so it comes out in sort of little droplets, so you don't need a lot. Less is more. You can always keep adding.
Yeah.
So they do tend to last for absolutely ages.
Stunning. And your colours there are known as moss, verdigris, and jade. Beautiful. Visa, MasterCard, and of course, once again, you can use your PayPal accounts. Just waiting for lots of you there to check out your baskets. We're going to do the hole punch in a minute. We're going to do the... okay, cool. We've got 2 different gauges here. Now, this one, could you demo this one for us, please, Debbie? Thank you very much. We've actually got a clip of this being demoed. Would that be easy?
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look. So this basically is your hole maker. And Debbie, maybe if you could do a voiceover live,
Oh, I will do a
so
voiceover.
explain what's happening.
You've got 2 different mandrels on each side there, and they make different shaped, different size holes, so that if you're using cord or you're using different gauges of wire, obviously you'll need a bigger hole in your metal depending what project you're using. So you just choose which side depending on the size of hole, place in your blank or your metal, as you can see there, and just sort of line it up where you want your hole to be. You can put a little mark on your metal with a permanent marker if you want to line it up. And then you just literally twist the mandrel down. You'll feel when it starts to go through the metal. It's not hard on the hands at all. It's a really easy way of doing it. And you just screw it down, you feel it go through, and then gently just go the other way, take the mandrel out and look. It makes a hole through. It's just a fantastic alternative to drilling or messing about with sort of more time-consuming ways of making holes.
Yeah.
I always say this, I was a real sort of Dremel snob, and I was like, oh no, I was drill. And then I got this tool and went, actually,
Hello, can't possibly use a one-toes drill.
forget about that. They're absolutely brilliant. And then they started doing them in different size holes as well, which just made it even better. So not everyone has confidence to use a drill. Also, you have to mess about a lot with the drill. Plug it in, get your safety glasses, all the rest of it. This is a really quick way of doing it.
Fab, 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 fab. So that's the 0.6 and the 2.4. So it couldn't be easier. You literally twist it, and it's almost like it baffles me, but it literally just cuts through the metal and makes a hole.
It cuts through it, and you don't have to really force it.
No, you really don't.
I notice this because I do have problems with my hands, especially for making a lot and they ache. And you don't. You feel it go through, and you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it to go through. It goes through really easily, and I think that's quite important. You know, if you're making a lot of jewellery, it can be quite hard on your hands, and if you've got some issues to start with. So I think this is a really easy tool. It quickly became one of my favourite tools because, again, it's really portable. So if you are going out and about or meeting up or doing beading groups or whatever, or like me, I have to come here, go different places. That
She
fits
has
in.
to come here.
I have to come here in the snow. I'm not going to bring my drill necessarily.
No.
So this is perfect.
Yeah, perfect. So you do need this. You need it, and maybe you've already got something at home and you're thinking, oh, I've got that I could stamp into. I've got this. It really is an amazing essential tool for stampers. Thank you, Susan. It is. So in this one, you've got the gauge of the 1.6 and the 2.4. Okay.
So very handy if you were doing, say, a multi-layered wire design where you wanted to get like 4 or 5 wires through there, depending on what you were doing. You'd be limited by just having one size hole that was maybe too small to do what you wanted with. So this makes just brilliant. It's almost like, it's like the equivalent of the different drill bits that you get in your drill, but you don't have to change and unscrew things and mess about and have a big power tool. It's a very simple way of doing it. That's why I really like this tool.
Well, we've got another gauge coming up in just a moment. 1.6 and 2.4. And that's $8.95. And the 2.4 is the largest gauge of hole that we do. So that's the 2.4. So the 1.6 and the 2.4. Okay, we're going to do the smaller one now. And this is exactly the same, but this gives you a 1.5 and a 2mm hole. So really, if you want to be really professional with your jewellery making, you'll be able to, you'll have both.
Yeah. This is the one that you probably would use the most if you were doing your basic stringing and linking. You've got adequate there to go through. If you have all 4, then it's the equivalent of sort of having 4 different drill bits, and so that's quite a big bit of kit if you're dealing with your drill, and quite a lot of messing about if you want different size holes in a piece, whereas this is really user friendly. So I think I probably use this one the most, and then I was beyond ecstatic when they brought the other one out, because then it just made my more intricate designs simpler as well.
Yeah, just lovely to dot around and then to be able to thread your wires through and cords. It's not, not just as a functional, it can, not just for hanging it with. So Jacqueline, Anita, John and Tina and Patricia and Jane, loads of anonymous shoppers. We're having a really, really busy morning. It's only going to get busier as well. We've got the Citrine coming up at 12 o'clock. 0800 644 655 X GCX06, and this one is $8.95. Again, add it to your order. That's a big weight. Well, I mean, it's not heavy. It's not going to weigh you down, but it's a, you know, it's a professional piece of kit. It's a metal piece, and it's a good job. Then our post and packaging isn't done on weight or size or volume, because obviously you're buying loads today, and it's only $2.95 for all of your post and packaging all day.
If you put say you bought 3 of the stamps, numbers, uppercase, lowercase, block hammer, hole punch.
Oh, do you know what? Let's just pile that up.
That's what you need to start off the hobby. That's what I'd put together as a designer for your starter pack. If it cost me £6.55 to send just 2 stamps to my friend last week, and actually kept the receipt, thought I must remember to tell them that, because that adds a lot, doesn't it? If you're going to pay that on top, you might not have that. This is going to be heavy. And
do you know what? I think we should probably go and take that somewhere to get it weighed, find out how much it would cost to send
I bet that's heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's heavy. Imagine what that would cost to send, you know, anywhere else. I wouldn't do it because it would add so much onto the, you know, what I'd saved to buy.
Well, there you go. That's just that. That's without the hammer. There's the hammer. You're happy to do a bit of weight training. There's the copper. Yeah, that's the point. What you're saving in postage almost pays for the lot. Do you know what, Mark? That is such a good point. That's such a good point.
And it really is. That's why I keep banging on about it, because I know what, I'm a metal worker, and I know what these heavy tools cost.
Bang on about it.
I know. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. See what I did there? Banging on about it.
Banging.
Anyway, moving on.
Say that again, please, Director Claire. Yeah. Next day delivery on 2.5 kilos was £26.
That's what I mean. So you get all this, and then you have to pay 26 quid on top of it, and you go, oh, actually, I can't afford it now.
Oh.
£2.95.
£2.95. Do the dance for me.
That impresses me.
Yeah, it's amazing. And talking about amazing, we're now going to see your designs on the Wall of Fame. So, Wall of Fame, let's have a look at some more entries here. First one, beautiful gemstone there, what's this? And this is from Kate in Norfolk. Hello, lovely, good morning. Here's my first white work pendant, and I would like to enter this into the Wall of Fame. The cab is made from the ultra thick embossing enamel, melted in a melting pot with some microflakes.
I love that.
Added and left to darken, then poured into the cabochon mould. Many people have asked where I got my amber from. I can see that, yeah. Everything is used from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to everyone, but please let me win. Good luck from Kate Farrell in Norfolk. It's gorgeous, hun.
That does look like amber, that really does.
It really does. Well done, 342.
Oh, look at this. I love this.
Little
Look
gem
at
tree.
that. A gem tree.
Yeah, lovely.
I've got one of these in my studio at home. 343. It says, hi everyone at JM. I know mostly people send in pictures of their lovely jewellery they make, and so do I. But here's something a bit different. I love it, as I hope you do too. I do. It's a lovely gem tree. It's not attached properly to the pot yet, but I will get round to it. All the gems and wire bought from your good selves, and they're absolutely beautiful. I hope you like it. All the best from Valerie. Valerie, you're in West Yorkshire. Is it snowing? That means you must live near me.
Is it snowing?
Is it snowing, Valerie?
Does Debbie have to leave now? Do you know what my dad told me yesterday? That when he was a nipper,
A nipper?
I don't think I've ever heard him
A
use
nipper?
that. A nipper?
Yeah.
In his shorts,
Yeah.
in the snow, because I didn't know, because my dad is from the olden days that we've established last night, and that until you were a young teenager, you used to always, no matter what the weather, wear shorter trousers. Apparently. And he used to go to school in his shorts and have tennis rackets tied to his feet. I know. It's positively Victorian ages, isn't it?
And where's he from?
Up north.
Ah, you see. Tough up north.
344, that's when he lived in Glossop. Any Glossopers out there? Okay, this is from Michelle Greaves. Hello, lovely. In Margate. Here's this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. The pearls are from Jewellery Maker and the silver beads are from my stash. And good luck to everyone. It says, please get that valued, hun. That is sublime. Look at that. I'm really proud of Jewellery Maker products when I see them. Look at that. Gorgeous. Good luck, lovely. You are 344.
Oh, look at these. 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Hi, here is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. A macrame style wrapped cabochon. First attempt with a cabochon, really?
What?
So feeling happy with it. And a necklace made with black dyed agate tubes and pink amethyst squares. Put away as a gift, hopefully it will be liked. Good luck to all in the draw, and that's Michaela. Oh, another one in Cornwall.
Oh, Michaela. Rub it in.
I think that'll definitely be liked. 3, 4, 5.
Gorgeous, hun, really gorgeous, well done. And then the final one for now is 346. Look at this. It's from Wendy Woo in Romford. Hello, lovely. I said Romford then. Wendy Woo in Romford. Wendy Woo in Romford. Hi, all at Jewellery Maker. Please find my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've made this for my sister for her birthday. And this month I have used her birthday this month. And I've used garnet in clear quartz and made a flower and done the wirework frame. All the gems and silver plated chain are from Jewellery Maker, and I hope you like it. Love, Wendy Woo in Romford. Oh, Wendy, I love it. What a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous gift.
That is
well
stunning.
done, hun. Now, we are about to go to a break. Don't forget, coming up for you at 12 o'clock,
Oh,
the Citrine. It's amazing. But we have got Alan from up north, or he lives in London, or he goes all over the place, and worldwide renowned Alan. Alan just wants to say a quick hello. Pop on screen, my lovely.
No, yes. Just need to say hello to 2 ladies. One is called Maureen and one is called Katie. I got told off last week when I didn't mention them.
Who are Maureen and Katie?
Katie is my adopted sister.
Yeah.
No, she calls me her brother.
Okay.
And Maureen is my other mum.
Fabulous. So, hello, Maureen and
London
Katie.
mum and sister.
Hello to the Londoners. Hello. And we'll hopefully see Alan back very soon. Have a safe trip back.
Will do. Thank you very much.
London or Yorkshire today?
Oh, London. It's up north, love.
It's grim up north, apparently. I am not saying anything. I'll let them battle it out.
London.
Right now, though, if you want the stamping DVD, here is a little bit more info about it.
Join guest designer Debbie Kershaw for the Introduction to Stamping DVD. Debbie will guide you through many techniques including basic stamping, spacing, multiple wording, stamping onto metal blanks and polymer clay. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Come and join Jewellery Maker on Facebook and get involved with over 50,000 people who have liked us. You'll get up-to-date information about our channel from the latest images of designs by our fantastic guests, gossip on what is coming up in the shows and the newest information on our workshops. You can get in contact with jewellery makers all over the world and get some fantastic hints and tips. Simply search Jewellery Maker in the search box or go to facebook.com/Jewellery Maker UK and you're there. You don't even need to have a Facebook account. We can't wait to see you there. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Having a little bit of chicken, like you do, like telling. Put me with my herbal tea. Making up for me Bailey's cream last night.
Cheers.
One night a week, one night a week. Actually, it was only Bailey's flavour, so I'm still sticking to my dry January. It's all right. We're all on the 1st of Feb.
Not long to wait.
So, have you seen my mug, by the way?
What does it say on it?
Well, you know I'm a massive tea fan and a massive Lionel Richie fan.
Is it tea you're looking for? I like it. I like Lionel.
I love a bit of Lionel. Do you know where I'm going next Friday?
To see Lionel?
No.
Kenny G?
No. Apparently where I'm going is cooler than Kenny G and Lionel. And I would say that, yeah, it's definitely cooler. I'm going to the Queen concert.
That is cool. Wow.
I'm excited. I'm going to get a new outfit for the occasion because I don't feel any of my clothes are cool enough.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I know, I'm really excited. Right. We've put together a kit here with a difference because basically what we've done is an amazing, if you've never done Kumihimo before, this is an amazing must-have Kumihimo starter pack. But we've done it like a kit, so if you have been Kumihimoing for some time as well, it's a great additional collection to have. So it's an all-rounder. If you love Kumihimo, buy it. It's called Bob in the Longer.
This is an excellent kit. When I opened this, I was quite impressed.
Yeah.
I just thought
it's sensical.
All the what you need when you get started for Kumihimo, and you usually buy in dribs and drabs. It's in here.
You get it all.
Yeah.
And even though you might have already had all the essentials, you can never have too many Kumihimo discs, because the idea is once you start Kumihimoing, you've got 2 different sizes. Now the size braid that you're going to achieve is actually exactly the same, but it's just out of convenience and the size you prefer to work on. Maybe if you're going out, and I know quite a lot of people keep one of these in the glove box of the car, so when they're parked up outside the school gates and waiting for the kids, they can Kumihimo and that sort of thing. It's really therapeutic, and you can take it on an aeroplane as well. So if you're going on holiday, that's a really easily transportable one. Now the reason that you would want more than 1, 2, 3, 4 is once you start Kumihimoing, chances are you start off with satin cord, which is what we've provided here. You might also want to Kumihimo with wire. You might want to Kumihimo with beading thread. You might want to Kumihimo with Zari thread. You might want to with the braided Zari threads, and each of them is a different gauge. Now with the nature of Kumihimo, the way it works, your threads are going to be going through these gaps. You want to ideally stick with 1 disc per medium. So use 1 type of disc for wire, 1 disc, well not 1 type of disc, it's all the same disc, but you have 1 disc and just put a W on it for wire. 1 for T for thread, 1 for S for satin cord, that sort of thing. You don't have to, but that's the advice. So if you've already got discs, hey, you can never have too many. They are literally, we've been talking about weight, these couldn't be more lightweight if you tried. So really lightweight hobby to have as well, so great to just keep in your bag. Maybe if you go on, my husband's auntie loves taking the coach places, and now Kumihimo's on the coach when she's going long distances, and just it's brilliantly, it's a great size to take around. So you're going to get both discs, okay? You'll get the large Kumihimo disc. Can I just say, this is a great multi-medium show.
Isn't there a bit of everything?
It is brilliant. I'm loving today. You're loving it. I'm loving it. So you've got the 2 different size discs. If you've never tried Kumihimo before, you can have a look at our DVDs. It is so easy, it's so therapeutic, and you can take it to so many different levels. You can include beads, you can do it without beads, you can use wire, you can use threads. You're going to get 2 different types of threads in this one. Now, to be honest, when it comes to soft threads, you can get away with 1 disc. You can. It's more if you're then going to be going to wire and much thicker gauges as well that you need to start thinking about it. You are going to get a ridiculous saving on this kit. Now, with the cords that you're looking at here, the 2 that don't have the plastic bobbins, these are S-long cords. Incidentally, those 2 together are beautiful, aren't they? But they are brilliant for pearl knotting. So if you've got your early bird, pearl knot the champagne pearls on that. Oh,
very strong.
Incredibly strong. So they are the S-long cords, 70 meters on each, and they're 0.4, but you can Kumihimo with them. And then, right, this is why it's called bobbing along, because you get these cords on bobbins. You're going to get 4 different colours. You'll get the navy blue, you'll get the aqua blue, you'll get the light pink, and you'll get the light green. Okay? So they come 10 meters, there's 10 meters on there. And then they come on these bobbins, so they literally pop over. And maybe you could show us why. That would be great. Thanks, Debbie. So they also, what's really great, they all stack up together as well. So you just pinch it in there, and they all stack. She says, there we go. You'll hear a little. That's a noise. Did you hear that? Oh, I'm really proud of myself. I made the perfect sound then. I was recreating the sound of the bobbin going. We'll move on from that. I know. Do you know what? Britain's Got Talent. Come on. You're then. No, there really would be somebody that goes on and goes, hey, I should entertain the Queen. Right. Then you're going to get these 2 weights. I always thought, why are we holding? Because that one's got quite a lot of the grease on it there from in transit. Why are we holding? They look like picture holders, you know, from.
Oh yeah, they do. They're brilliant. These, absolutely brilliant.
These are brilliant. So you've got a bulldog clip that's holding them there, but this is going to weight your strands down. We'll see again in just a moment how you use those and setting them up. Now the accessories pack. This is brilliant, and you don't actually have to use this for Kumihimo, but you've got your little ends at the top. They're little like they're like little domes. Okay, and you can glue all the end of your Kumihimo into there. It gives a perfect finish on the end. They've got a hole in, which is why you've then got oval toggle clasps at the bottom. Okay, now, and it'll sit flat. Let me just. Just opening the pack. Let me show you. So those, they've got a gorgeous sheen to them.
They're really lovely, these findings.
I don't know why I just didn't show you them on the ready-made jewellery really, but there we go. That's a charm carrier, or I'm going to show you the way that Debbie's used all of these in just a moment, because that's gorgeous the way you've used them in the earrings. And so you'll get the end, you'll see there's a little hole there. So you're going to get 3 sets of those. You'll get your toggle clasps, you'll get your oval jump rings, and you'll also get those little charm carriers. Okay, oh my goodness, it's going so quickly. And you'll also get 2 strands of genuine gemstones, 1 in a black agate and 1 in a fancy agate, 10 carats of each, 36 centimetre strands, and they're 2mm faceted rounds. Now, if you were to buy all individually, it would come to £47.85. We're going to have a good look at the jewellery that Debbie has made in just a moment. So, £24.95, you get everything you need. 0800 644 655 gives you a huge saving. So you're going to get the 2 discs, you're going to get the S-long cord, you're going to get the satin cord, you're going to get the weights, you're going to get the findings, and you get 2 strands of genuine gemstones. Hi Angela, hi Lucy, hi Angela doll. I took the square board on a plane to Amsterdam and I learnt the square board in 10 minutes. So easy to put in a bag and whiles away the time. Oh, I bet you were gutted when you landed, because it's quite a short flight to Amsterdam, isn't it? Oh, just to be able to zone out and make jewellery.
I find Kumihimo really, really relaxing. I mean, it started off, didn't it, for the Buddhist monks used to do it, sort of like a form of meditation and prayer. But it's just really, really relaxing. And I used to take it everywhere. And you know, if you've got a long drive, we were talking about Cornwall, we go to Cornwall quite long, it's a long way for us. I used to take this in the car all the time.
Yeah. I would like to say that Debbie wasn't driving at the time.
No, I wasn't. I was the passenger.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look at what Debbie's been up to then with this. So bearing in mind, this is a real Kumihimo starter collection, but you've still been able to do loads just to demo how the various different elements can be used outside of Kumihimo on this one.
Yeah, I did a bit
gorgeous.
of chain to this, just to show that, you know, or you could use this on a charm bracelet. It's a very similar carrier to the sort that you get on your charm bracelets. But they are lovely because they are big enough to go through your braid so that you can hang off your charm or your gemstone or whatever you want to.
Well, should we show that here? This is absolutely stunning. I love it. So, this is what we're talking about. When we're talking Kumihimo, this is what we're talking about. Okay, and there is your charm carrier. Isn't that gorgeous? And look, can you see on the ends there? There's where your ends go in. And Debbie's done a lovely design here where you've actually... Have you included the beads in the Kumihimo?
Yeah, you can do that.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. Have a look at this bracelet here, and you can see a different style of Kumihimo.
That's twisted macrame.
Oh, do you know what? Because
you can't tell though, can you?
I did question it when it came out my mouth. So you can use the same ingredients, obviously, to do the macrame as well. And you can, even though it's a Kumihimo collection of findings, absolutely you can use it for the end of your macrame pieces. And then this is a great way of showing off how you use the ends once again. Now, Debbie obviously has millions and bazillions of meters left of cord. This just gives you a good idea. That's a great way of examples of how you use the findings. But let's look now. Debbie's going to, you're going to actually set up a disc for us.
I thought that might be the most thing as we get it all. So for a basic braid, there are lots of different braids, and I would start off, if you haven't done it before, with the basic braid, which you need 8 strands for. What I noticed about this disc, which I thought was really good, is I always ignore the numbers. I think you start to use those as you start to sort of do more complicated things. Let's turn it around. There you go. We're upside down. This has got north, north, east, south, west. So when you're explaining or you're trying to remember where your chords go, I think that's a much easier way to remember it for the numbers. So if you are new, just ignore the numbers. Don't worry about that too much. I never even look at them when I'm... you just need your 4 points, and you've got them clearly marked on this disc. Now, as Lucy said, you can make exactly the same braid with the 2 discs. It's just one's more portable, one's little, and maybe you might find that easier on your hands. Yeah. So, 8 braids.
You get both, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, you get both, so you can use whatever you want. Now, I've already cut 6, and I'll show you. This is fantastic because when you've got 8 braids hanging from your disc, your cords can get very tangled underneath, and if you've got them connected to this, then they don't, because you've got this. But what I use these for is when I add beads to my Kumihimo braid, like I did on that piece, little tiny beads, and I wouldn't use this thicker cord, I'd use the Echelon that you get in. If you put your beads on here, they would just fall off, and if you had to knot on the end, you're wasting cord. So if you put, say, 20 beads on each strand,
such a good point, and that answers a stopper then as well, doesn't it?
It's a stopper. That was originally what they're for. So that, and also with the finer cords, they're much easier to get tangled up underneath. Yeah. So if you just wind them up to sort of the length that you need, and then as you go along, you just take them down, or you've got sort of 8, 12, however many lengths you're using of these hanging down, rather than just lots of cord to get in a mess, get in a muddle with. So that's what that's for. So for a basic braid, you need 8 lengths. I usually use meter lengths is enough for me to make a bracelet or the essential part of a necklace. So I usually do it by arm's length, and then I fold it in half, into half a meter. So I'll just cut one off here to make my last strand, so that now I've got 8, and then I just fold them in half and take, so I've got actually 4 long lengths here, and I folded them in half to make 8. And then all I do is tie a knot overhand simple shoelace knot in the end. I'll use the big board so that you can see a little bit easier what I'm doing, and pop it through. Now this is where your weights come in. If you've got bigger, if you're working with bigger threads, or you've got beads on, you need it to be weighted down a little bit in a more heavy way, then use the bigger weight. I usually use this little weight probably the most, and then it's just like a little clip effect, and you just clip it on the end there. Okay, hold that on your fingers, and then all you really need to be concerned with is your north, east, south and west points. Now how you put your colours on will determine sort of the pattern or the effect that you get in the end, and you can play about with it, and the more you sort of make different braids, the more patterns you'll see that work. So either side of the north, the east, the south and the west. So you only need to really be concerned with those 4 points. Don't get all jumbled up in your brain with all the numbers and things, because you really don't need those to start with. Now you do want to have some tension behind, which is where this weight comes in. I'll turn it over for you. Really, really handy, because it's pulling my cords down and really causing that to have tension so that I can work really effectively. And once you're on, make sure that all of your strands are pulled so that you've got nice tension. Now even though I use my weight, I still hold on with my hands behind so that I can guide my braid. So all I do is work from the top right and bring it, oh hold on a minute, I thought that looked a bit skew with. I want to be either side. You'll get used to it so that you can see by eye if it looks right or wrong. So it's basically 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I'm going to take my top braid and bring it either side of my bottom, and my bottom one up to the top, quarter turn. Same again, top right comes down to bottom right, bottom left goes up to top left, and turn. I'm going to go a bit quicker. Now if you're not sure which way, it doesn't matter which way you turn as long as you turn the same way. Well, my first disc, I wrote on the back a little arrow so that I knew which way to turn and I didn't get in a muddle. And what happens is your braid, I'm just going to go a little bit quicker so I've got something to show you, starts working.
It just starts to really boggle my brain. Who on earth came up with this in the first place? It is genius, but who thought, I know, I'm going to get a disc and I'm going to do. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think because it started off, the monks used to do it, and some of the Japanese Chinese still do it on big wooden kind of, they're almost like a spinning wheel but for Kumihimo, and they have a big like table with all grooves in it, and they use lots of different.
But it's incredible who came up with that idea that if you put some of the strand that way and then turn into a braid. I think it's amazing.
And obviously the different patterns, there's lots of different patterns that you can find. There'll be some on our website. Have we got we'll have a DVD, won't we?
Of Kumihimo. Yes, there are several
lots of
different ones actually. Yeah.
So you can use the Kumihimo, even if you think, oh well, I don't think I'd want to use a whole strand of it. Use it instead of chain either sides of gemstones. That looks really, really pretty.
It looks amazing when you use beading thread.
Oh, beading thread looks lovely, and you can have your gemstones on here, and then as you move it, you just drop a gemstone down, tuck it in, lift it up, drop a gemstone down, chuck it in. And that's how you get that lovely effect with the gemstones added in. And as you like a pattern, you can write down. Can you see that what you were saying earlier, that I'm having a bit of trouble because it's new?
Yeah.
So it's now going to mould. It doesn't take long to this thread. And if I needed thicker thread, I'd have to force it through. So it is a good idea. I've got another kit coming up with thicker thread. So it is quite a good idea to get a couple of discs if you're going to be using. And it starts to grow. I'm going to pull it from the back, so I don't know if you can see that. So that's the sort of the thread growing.
Isn't that amazing? And Debbie, thank you.
It's that easy, and it's really relaxing, and there's lots you can do with it. You can go forward with it and do lots of different types of braids, but you've got everything in here you need, really.
Stamping, Kumihimo. Using. Have you actually had a second to do anything with your challenge yet?
I haven't done it. I've put 3 beads on. I'll do my very best to come up with something.
Can we also have an update, please? Where is it snowing? We have no idea. We're living in this black box of a studio, and Debbie is like freaking out. Is she going to get home? Can we have an update, please? We would like to know the weather between Birmingham and Leeds.
And Pudsey.
And Pudsey.
Is it snowing in Pudsey on the top of the hills? If anyone happens to be there, if you are, then you can always come around for a cup of tea.
Or just let us know who has snow in the UK today. Who has snow? Or in fact, anywhere in the world, because forget we're international, aren't we? We're international. Should we do a clearance price on some rubies? Did you actually just hear what I said? Did you actually just hear what I just said? Mike, did you hear what I said? No. Was not. Oh. Is that, or is that not utter decadence? Oh, wow. Beautiful. Right, we're going to do the citrine a little later. But right now, we're going to do a clearance price. We've got 3 different strands here: a multicolored sapphire, a Songhai sapphire, and this ruby strand. And we've got limited stock of all of them, so we're going to do a clearance price on them. PR office is one we've got massive quantity of stock, so we can make an impact to a lot of people. Clearance price, so basically, this is going to be ludicrous. Now, when it comes to valuations of pearls, quite often they've been put with gemstones from strands of distinction. This is the gemstone strand of distinction, and I 1,000,000% recommend that you get this valued. This is going to be so ludicrous. We were ridiculously low at its original price. We're doing clearance. You've got 30 carats of one of the world's most recognisable gemstones. Fact. I mean, we're talking worldwide. Everyone would look at this and easily begin to know that you are looking at an extraordinary African ruby. So, oh my word, the colour of these is just beautiful. Remember, it's the 15th and the 40th wedding anniversary gemstone. It's also July's birthstone, folks, and it is beautiful. The year's going very quickly already. We're nearly in February. IWYY28, 30 carats. Now, definitely get it valued. It's extraordinarily competitive at its usual price. We did have tons of these. We're going lower. We're not going to £80 or £60. In fact, the lowest price it's been previously is £49.95. This is so beautiful. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. There has never, ever been a better time. There are only a few of these available. It's the first in to get them. Good luck. Just probably cancelled orders, to be honest. Visa, MasterCard. We're doing £39.95 for 30 carats of this premium colour. It's stunning quality, highly sought after ruby. £39.95 and it's 30 carats. Now, why don't you get it home? Go and get it valued. If you don't love what you hear, send it back. 30 carats of that quality of ruby for £39.95. 30 carats. And just think, if you're going to put it with some pearls, and you just put maybe 7 along the front with some of the pearls, and you go and get it valued, oh my word. Or just a simple, imagine that as a bracelet. This is pure, stunning ruby. And how many have we got left of those now, Kimbo? Pardon? Oh, it's sold out. Okay, right, onto the Songhai sapphire. Now, the Songhai sapphire is probably one of the most sought-after sapphires in the world. It's from a region of Tanzania, not far at all from where the tanzanite is sourced from. Songhai sapphire is incredible because it has a true golden quality to it. It's 20 carats here. It's the last in stock, so we're doing a clearance price. It's literally a case of that code has been in our system a fraction too long. As soon as they're on a timer, and as soon as we have something in the system for longer than it's supposed to be, it drops down into a clearance price bracket, which is just insane. Again, never a better time to buy this Songhai sapphire. 2x1 up to a 3x1. It's an 18cm strand, so it's double the carat weight and slightly longer on the length. Free phone number 0800 644 655. It's simply been heat treated. Look at that. Don't you think that looks like it should be in the V&A?
Oh, I love the V&A.
Oh, I do. I saw Kylie's hot pants in the V&A.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how much they cost?
What, you mean how much they're worth now, or how much she bought them for?
How much they were bought for.
Was it a charity shop buy?
50p from a charity shop. Amazing. ZMUD80. Originally, oh my word, no, lowest price they've been previously. You'd be absolutely potty to miss out on these. Again, this is the type of strand and the next strand that I would be getting for my little boy, just to own these quality of gemstones, because coloured gemstones are becoming exceptionally rare. Rare, 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 rare. What a treat. $27.95. A true golden hue. They are breathtakingly beautiful. ZMUD80. Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. Look at that. How are we doing there, Kim? Okay, we're going to move on to the multicolour one in just a moment. They've almost sold out. There are a couple of those left. Visa, MasterCard and PayPal at $27.95. Get your certificate of authenticity also. Okay, let's move on to the Multicolor Sapphire. And in terms of your certificate of authenticity, if you go onto the website and put in your code, you'll be able to download one. However, if you would like a laminated version, it's just 50p for it, and the 50p goes directly to the Equal World Foundation, who we support and is a part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, of which we're a part of, alongside Gems TV, Rocks TV, Gem Collector and The Lounge. So we know what we're talking about when it comes to gemstones. So when it's 20 carats of multicolored sapphire strand, who else are you going to buy it from? Who else do you trust? Who are you going to call? Jewellery Maker. 2 by 1. Can you? Do you know what? One of my New Year's resolutions was to not be so cringeworthy.
Oh, that's not cringeworthy. I was thinking that before you said it.
Yeah, but I said it out loud. That's the cringeworthy bit. Geek. Right, 20 centimetre strand. Now, again, this has all been sourced directly from the mines in Africa. We're going to do a massive clearance price on this. This is incredible. Directly from the mines. It's been taken then to our very own workshops in Jaipur in India. This will be the last time you get a chance to own this strand. Multicolour sapphire. Incredible. Previously $49.95. Scrap that today. We're taking a hit on this. We've got to get stock back, cash back into the business, basically. $27.95, you've got to get it, you've got to get it, you've got to get it. That's unbelievable. Well done, jacket. We've got people multi-buying on it. We've only got a few of these left, that's why it's clearance. FIYY20, they've never been out of the building before. We've just had, I think, quite a lot of cancelled orders. Maybe people overspent. If everyone's checked out the basket, it's gone, but stock, phone it right now. It's on a first pay, first serve basis. First pay, first serve basis. Good luck, go, 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 yeah. Multi-buy. Phone up right now, press your option 1, speak to the call centre and claim yours. Visa, MasterCard and of course PayPal as well. That's 20 centimetres of stunning, genuine sapphire that's only had a little bit of heat treatment. Kim just would like you to all know as well that she's freezing cold. Do you want one of my thermal? I've got 2 thermals on. I can't really, yeah, I've got 2 thermal vests on. Have you got a thermal on? Amelia's got a thermal, we've got 1 or 2 on, doll.
So I'm wearing a thermal jumper and then a big sweater.
A thermal jumper, a big sweater, a hat, boots. Have you got anything under your jeans?
Baggy jeans, some underwear.
You have got underwear on, that's good to know, darling. I was thinking more like long johns.
Oh,
no. Do long johns still exist?
Yeah, I used to buy them for my dad.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
My dad used to have those pale blue ones.
So did mine, with the vest and match. Oh, I miss my dad.
Yeah. Bit like, and then I used to say it looked like he was going to be doing ballet or something.
That's
a
it.
little bit dodgy, wasn't it, really? It just looked a bit like you shouldn't see your dad in long johns, really. It's a bit like seeing a grown up in a onesie. It's a bit odd sometimes, isn't it? I have several, but I'm not grown up, so that's okay. Right, take a look at these. At what age? Here's a question for you. What age are you a grown up? Never.
Difficult.
At the age of, according to Kim, at the age of 30, you should be able to pretend to be a grown-up.
Fail.
Amelia, fail. Lucy, fail. Debbie, failed.
Failed. Yeah, well, I suppose when you become a parent, you've got to be a grown-up, haven't you? But in my mind, I'm not. My children will probably disagree with that, actually.
Well, not so much me, but my mum, since Charlie's been on the scene, has totally gone back and she has regressed in her ways. for example, I'm just trying to think. Every day there's something. Yeah, she was doing that the other day, sucking up bran flakes on a straw, so they stuck to the end of the straw, going and moving them into my son's mouth, just because they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
She makes dens. I can honestly say, in the last 20 years of me being because obviously I'm 21. My mum, yeah, she makes dens. I come home and she's covered in mud and paint.
That's brilliant.
And, yeah. Anyway, so maybe you become grown up when you're a parent and then regress again when you're a grandparent.
Yeah.
Check out these 50 metres of each type of thread. Now you can Kumihimo with these, and because they're a thicker thread, you get an effect a lot quicker.
I was going to say that the thinner the thread, the longer it takes. So the pieces in the last kit took me quite a long time.
Yeah.
This, you'll see your braid grow quite quickly because they're nice and thick, so that it doesn't take as long. Even though the longer it takes, I quite like that. But I mean, when you think with these, you wouldn't have to use them all together either. If you just use the gold, that could be almost like instead of a chain, couldn't it?
Oh yeah, with some lapis.
Oh, that'd be
yeah. Oh, what do we think, Amelia? Do we think Amelia's tired? 0800 644 655. Gorgeous. Right, for all three, and we're going to be going over to our next kit next, and our next kit next. $7.95. There's some. You see, these colours could work in with the kits.
They really could, because it just depends on what look you're going for. I think sometimes people look and think, oh, I don't want it really bright coloured, I don't want to put all those three colours together, but you don't have to. There's a lot to be said for just using one colour thread and using it as your, you know, instead of your chain, as the main sort of fastening of your necklace.
Yeah.
And also, you know, if you don't do Kumihimo or macrame, just simply knot it and make those trendy kind of stacked corded bracelets. Put your ribbon end crimps on, or even just actually tie them onto our clasps, any of our clasps, and then just put a little bit of glue on the knots. There's loads you can do with cord. I love cord, really versatile.
Really, really, really versatile, and quite frankly, you need them in your
life.
Thank you, Debbie Kershaw. $7.95. Have you noticed I never call Debbie Debbie? She's always Debbie Kershaw.
Is that because there's so many of us?
Yeah, probably.
And I have to send all my emails to JM Debbie K, because otherwise they don't know who's talking. 3 Debbies.
We've got DeBrudge, who I call DeBrudge. We've got Debbie Bulford, who is just Lady B. Or, what did I call her? I came up with a really good name for her the other day. And you are Debbie Kershaw.
Debbie Kershaw.
Or one word. Tom's just gone, and there is only one Debbie Kershaw. 0800 644 655. Now then, just a little bit of a brief interlude. Kim, have we had any texts regarding weather?
Oh no.
We've had a few, okay. But Kim just needs to read through them to make sure they're not naughty. Oh, she can definitely show one. She just read this one. It's snowing in Stevenage in Hertfordshire. I'm snuggled up in the warm watching my favourite channel, watching it snow outside. Liz, that sounds so nice. What are you watching?
That's okay, I'm not going that way, that's fine.
That's alright.
Not going that way.
It's fine, because it's all about Debbie. We have snow! Snow, thick snow here in the oval? Pronounced oval. Oval? In the middle of France. Got to take the dogs out in a bit. Love, Claire. Claire! Lots of love to you. Oh, no, I can't say what I was about to say. Can I say what I was about to say? You don't know what I was about to say. Well, I was going to send a certain type of kiss, but then it would be wrong, because you were in France.
Oh.
Stop trying to think logistically how we do that, Kim. It's wrong. Let's move on. We're going to go to a yarn dance. Pardon? Oh, we've had another text and she's gone, sunny in Lincolnshire. Apparently it's sunny outside here now.
Oh, is it?
You'll get out the car park. Yeah, but there wasn't much snow here at all. I only live... How many miles away do I live?
It's half-hour drive.
Half-hour drive away, and there was snow, but not here. Clear blue skies with a few fluffy clouds in Aberdeen. Hi, Susan. I'm heading up to Aberdeen week after next. Oh yeah, yeah. Right, we're going to do our next kit. But I'm not moving anyway. I might just have a little sleep. Right. How you feeling, Amelia? Oh, now then, have we also had texts in? What's Amelia been up to? We haven't made, so we had some earlier, but they were too kinky to show.
Oh, they know me well.
What we have a little, we can say, not today, but Amelia has been up to something. What? Okay, I hate that. Right, let me tell you, we are not having an in-joke that we can't tell you. All will be revealed. Amelia has been up to something in this last week, and we're not allowed to say what. As soon as I'm allowed to say something, I promise I will. But she is absolutely exhausted today because it's been a very big week. What do you think Amelia has been doing? And I bet you don't get it. If you'd like to text in, 60777. And even if you do get it right, I'm not going to say today because I don't even know when we'll be able to let people know. Have we got a rough time? An ish?
Next few months, perhaps.
In the next few months. I thought you were going to say like
dun dun dun.
2 days away. Can you guess? Right there. Anyway, we'll move on because that's dreadful TV. Let's move on to good TV and look at Debbie's jewellery. Oh my goodness! I walked in this morning and I was like, oh, look at that snuggly jewellery.
You know what that is, don't you?
You've actually used a bobbin. You've actually used a bobbin, you ridiculously genius woman. So that is so lightweight, but you've got
That's
the
what I
structure.
thought. Yeah, because often if you get a few of these kits, you've probably got maybe more than you need, and I thought,
Love
let's
it.
just try it.
Love it.
Who knows?
Love it. Love it. Love it. So this kit brings in various different mediums. It's amazing. Now, first off, can I just say right? There's a shop in the town where I live, and honestly, that alone in there, it's one of these furniture shops that has glass cabinets.
Hold on just 1 second. Is that with the right kit?
Oh no, it's not. No, that was from the other kit.
It got moved. And I just thought, no, sorry.
Well, let me just
that's my
preview
fault.
that. Let me just show that to you. Well, not preview. Just let me show you. That's from the other kit with the S line, the previous kit that we just did. Okay, so I'll move that over.
My fault. I'll take
That's
that
all right.
away.
But I can say the same about this. This is the type of piece of jewellery that you see, that I was talking about, in a furniture shop that has not just furniture but home accessories.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, lots of nude tones, high end, has lots of throws, has tables in the middle of the room just purely for picture frames.
A lot of mink
A lot of mink. I love a lot of mink.
Mink.
Mink colour. Yeah.
I love, you know, we do our, don't we, us designers, we do our kind of crazy creations and try and think of something to inspire you. But I think, you know, a lot of the jewellery that we wear and that we sell, if we make to sell, is wearable.
Yeah,
so
completely.
I try and do wearable things as well.
Yeah, and these are, what beautiful set. Beautiful, beautiful set. And they are genuine gemstones. So they are fresh water culture pearls. Now this is a kit that has 3 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls in it. Look, 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 look. And you've got a full pack of 118 findings. Price again, sorry Kim, what did you just say? How much for this? Yeah. Right. Kim is just working out that the price of the kit you wouldn't even be able to get the pearls and findings for.
Wow.
And you've got all of your threading materials, and then the most beautiful yarn, the most absolutely beautiful, it's sari silk. It's recycled banana sari silk yarn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I love the idea of that. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was wool.
No, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Silk yarn, recycled silk yarn.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah. Exquisite. And I love the fact it's going to be warm. warm jewellery.
You know, and you could make, if you do your felt designs and that, you could make embellishments, you know, if you do your hats and your scarves. If you crochet, I don't crochet, but I bet that would be lovely with the crochet jewellery. So there's lots more that you could do with that if you are into your materials. I mean, Gemma, I bet Gemma would make some gorgeous things out of that.
100 grams in each bundle. So that's 200 grams of actual Zari silk yarn. Now, if you were to buy everything individually from our very own website, it would be £44 and 15 pence. Is it just me, or has it suddenly gone incredibly cold?
Yes, it has. It has.
Oh my word.
I think the air conditioning's come on or something.
Okay. £44 and 15 pence to buy everything individually. These are genuine freshwater culture pearls. Aren't they beautiful? They're not shell pearl, they're not reconstituted. These are genuine freshwater culture pearls. The precision, the layers of the nacre. They are phenomenal quality. There's been no compromise of quality on those. Look at those. Look. £24.95 0800 644 655. Visa, MasterCard and PayPal. Oh 0800 644 655. XZ GC37. Are you ready? We're going to go even lower. £18.95, 3 strands. Like, can you even get one of those strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls anywhere for that price? No. Just one of them. They're 38cm strands. That's more than enough to make a necklace and a pair of earrings if you pearl not in between. Beautiful. These are genuine freshwater culture pearls. You are from Jewellery Maker today going to get 118 findings, including a metre of chain. You've got your crimp beads, 45 head pins. You've got extended chains, ribbon cord ends. You've got toggle clasps, shepherd hooks in there. You've got all of your threading materials, and you've got your 2 bundles of 100 grams each, and the banana silk yarn. You need to be getting this in your life. It's too fabulous for words, and it's £18.95 and you need it. That's amazing. Right, you're absolutely flying in for this, to the point we've got a little bit of a queue on the phone lines. Don't worry, we know you're there. You're answered in the order that you've called in, and you press your option 1. This is too fabulous for words. Shocking.
I love the
Can I
colours.
have my hair hacked off? I'm going to have my hair hacked off.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I've had enough. So come on.
I was just going to say, I like the colours that they've put together in these, because they're quite usable colours, and I wouldn't have thought of putting them together, but actually they're lovely together.
Yeah,
if you
lovely.
put them, or you could separate them, so you could even do sort of your wedding-y piece and then sort of a more funky piece. It's quite versatile within the kit, isn't it? Sometimes we go more classic with a kit or more funky. I think you could do both with this one.
I love it. Definitely. Definitely. Classic and funky. I've got to say, that bracelet is so stunning. I'm thinking something about the pink and this together reminds me of ice cream. That particular block of ice cream. Can you even get that anymore?
Yeah,
in
I think
cardboard casing.
I used to have that as a kid with peaches from the tin.
Yeah, tin peaches. Oh, did you used to have tin peaches and carnation milk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Tin peaches and carnation milk. Amelia, you're a very food orientated person. Tinned peaches and carnation milk, does it do it for you? With a glacier cherry on the top.
I would prefer natural yoghurt.
Oh yeah, so would I.
You prefer natural yoghurt?
Yeah.
I can honestly say I don't remember the taste of carnation milk, other than when you boil it in a pan and turn it into a banoffee pie.
And can't you? I think my mum used to put it in custard. Oh, that was nice. Oof, yeah.
I remember being on a brownie camp and they'd forgotten to bring the milk, so we had carnation milk. Shall we move on? They are beautiful. How many have we got left of that, Kimbo? How many? How many left? Less than 50 left, and we've got more than 25 now in baskets. So check your baskets out. Check your baskets out. Check it. Don't forget, we are literally 20 minutes away from the PR offer of the Citrine. In the meantime, we're going to see Debbie teach us a technique, which you're going to show to us.
I thought I'd show you just how easy it is to use the yarn in quite an organic way, that I made the sort of the hangy, the one on the end necklace.
Oh yeah, I love that. Let it go, let it go.
Do you know, I hadn't watched Frozen, and I watched it at Christmas, and I sat next to Daisy, who's my daughter, who's 8 nearly, and she sang every single word of every single song at the top of her voice.
Bless her heart. Was it lovely?
I love hearing her sing. It makes me cry when I hear her sing. I love hearing kids sing. I can't cope. If I go to the school, it makes me cry.
Sings all the time at home.
I love it.
Toddler group on a Friday morning. Let's all sit round in a circle. He's not having a bar of it.
Oh, doesn't he?
No. No, Mummy. No. Cuddle now. No, thank you. No, Charlie, would you like to sing? No, thank you. No. He's 2. His manners are impeccable. No, thank you, Mummy. Not now, no. And then when they sing the song that he's in, like, no, not that one. No. Another song, please.
Oh, I love 2.
Oh, he's amazing. I
love every age.
I want to eat his face.
Oh.
Mummy, not my face again.
Is that what he says?
Not again, Mummy, no.
You've got to eat your children. They're just delicious. Delectable.
Anyway.
Moving on.
I'm just having a little skip.
I've cut a length of the silk.
Yeah.
Just to the length that you want your necklace. So hold that up to your neckline and obviously leave a little bit of extra for adding your crimp clasp. So what I'm going to do is add the ribbon crimp clasps on, and that's how I'll secure my clasp. What I tend to do, and I find it easier, though this can be quite fiddly, is just to pop in more than you need so that you've got quite a bit on the other side to grab hold of, and then it'll sort of stay in there. Once you've got the knack, it's nice and simple. I like to use some thicker pliers to do this with, because you can get hold of it a little bit better, and then you just press down and squash in place, and then take the other one and squash that in place as well, so that you end up kind of holding your cord, so that then you can add whatever clasp that you choose to add on the ends to basically make it into a necklace. And how I made the main part, so I did that again on the other side, is I simply took different lengths, just really was quite random with this. I cut different lengths of the cord and I just knotted them in place. So you can always trim them later, or you can sort of be a bit more precise to start off with. A knot. And just work your way up. And then you can shear it afterwards so that you kind of get more of a pleasing to the eye look.
But I really love the idea of knotting all the way across, like really tightly packed, and just having lots of
you could.
fringing.
Yeah, you really
that would
could.
keep you warm.
That would, and it would be like a bit of a fancy scarf.
Yeah.
You could pretend you'd done some kind of fancy knitting, even though you can't.
It's knotting.
Knotty. So I did lots of those until I thought, oh yeah, that's very pleasing to the eye. And then all I did was I cut off lengths of chain and added pearls to the bottom. And the way I did that was just to pop my pearl onto my long head pins that you get in with your kit. So these are those lovely thin ones that go perfectly through your pearls. And then just made a wrapped loop at the top and added it to the bottom of the chain. Now if you wanted to, you could add these all of the way up so that you got a really nice full effect. I just added them to the bottom. But if you want, depends if you want to keep some pearls back to use for other things, or you want to go hell for leather and really use loads of pearls in the project. I thought this was quite a nice way of bringing pearls up to date, because we've done the kind of classic wedding-y thing, but then, you know, pearls can be anything you want, and you can really use them in quite modern designs as well. So all I did then was attach that to different lengths across with a jump ring, and then I decided to actually make rosary linked lengths with 2 pearls on each head pin and start to add those as well. So again, that is simply added with a wrap loop, and you just wind it around the wool. And if you find your knots slip, you can do a double knot, or just actually by putting these on and squishing them flat to the wool, it stops your knots.
I love the ones that you've done further up here. I was just looking at those.
That's just wire wrapped round.
Wire wrapped round. That looks so organically gorgeous. I love that thread so much.
So there's no kind of extra wire or anything I did there. That is literally the thin head pins. It's quite good to be limited to the kit often because you tend to use what you've got in front of you. And then if you just wire wrap around, maybe you just want one in the centre if you didn't want to be so decadent with your design, that's quite a statement piece. But also you could Kumihimo that, as I've done with the other necklace. I wrapped it around the bobbin to make a feature, but you could also wrap it around sort of a piece of cardboard. I know people make pom-poms like that, don't they?
Yeah.
So there's lots of different things. You could macrame it, you could knot it like we were talking about earlier. So I think the thing about this kit is everything goes quite beautifully together. And you know, to make quite a statement.
It doesn't at the same time, it'd be a lovely base to use with other things.
Yeah.
Those pearls are amazing. Now we're about to sell out of it. We've got more in baskets than we have stock available, but if you're thinking about calling in, that doesn't mean that they've all gone. It's on a first buy, first pay for, first gets it basis. That makes sense? If you put it in your basket, it's like just writing it down on your shopping list. It's not yours. So check your baskets out, and that's when you pay for it, and then say, when you're on the phone lines, press option 1, speak to the call centre. It's stunning. I'm blown away by the price of it, just for the pearls.
It's really good.
Just for 2 of those strands of pearls would be competitive for us here at JewelleryMaker. You get 118 findings, you get the silk yarn, you get your threading materials, you get 3 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls at 38 centimetres each. Amazing.
Amazing. We've had some lovely stuff on today.
Yeah, and it only gets better because we've got the Citrine coming up as the PR offer. Where are we going to now? Back to my desk. Just try and have a little challengey play if you
I will.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. This is coming up. Is that all we got? Oh. This is going to be one of the most stupendous, extraordinary opportunities to buy genuine citrine. And can you just confirm a treatment on that for me when we do it, please, Kim? I'm pretty sure I thought they were heat treated. Yeah, it is, yeah. That is amazing. So there's no injection of colour. That is Mother Nature given, thank you very much, taken to an extraordinarily high temperature, which just enhances the natural colours that are there. And then you've got citrine, a gemstone of happiness, a wow factor, a PR offer, never had a strand on like it before, sizable beyond belief. We will sell out. That is just extraordinary. It's coming up in about 12 minutes. Sorry, Claire, do you want another shot on that then? Right. The other new wire. Now, I actually think this would be really lovely with the kit that we've just done, bringing in pearl at this beautiful, really feminine pearl. One thing, pink, sorry. One thing about this colour of pink is when you see it in a big reel like this, it looks a bit pink, but it's actually really subtle baby pink. In fact, and actually, one of our designers, Alison Tarry, is not a fan of pink, and she loves this colour. This is the colour of pink wire that Alison uses. You know when she does her booties and the little pram designs? This is the pink. Ooh, yeah. So beautiful. Do you see what I mean? It's a bit pink, but there you can see it's pink. Pink, 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 pink. You're with me, aren't you? Yeah. Just pretend to be, thanks. So, 50 metres. Now this is the 0.6. It's incredibly malleable. 0.6 is my personal preference for earring findings, and then I'd hammer it. This is $50 meters. All. Jenny Cleary is in the building, everybody. Just so you know, Jenny Cleary is in the building. Right. 0800 644 645. And it's 9.95. It's 9.95. It's 9.95. It's 9.95. It's 50 meters of wire. It's 9.95. It's 50 meters of wire, and it's 9.95. It's 50 metres, £9.95. Amazingly competitive, brilliant quality. 0800 644 655 HBZX64, 50 metres of 0.6 wire for £9.95. You need this in your life. What do you, Mike?
Need it in life.
Cheers. Thanks for that. Oh, I know what we haven't done. It's oh no, hang on, you're doing the celebrate. Go on then. Let's do our new tune. Go.
Celebration.
No, that wasn't right.
Come on.
It's celebrate good price. And then we all in the studio go, come on. Okay, ready? Ready, Mike? Go.
Celebrate good price.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, what a good performing monkey. Oh.
Amelia's just gone, oh, isn't he a good performing monkey?
Yay. I do too, though.
Yeah, Debbie just did a, come on. And there comes the train dancer side of her once again. £9.95, folks. When did I hurt my finger? I saw that, huh? Brief interlude whilst I address my war wound. Should we do the Wall of Fame then? We've got a Citrine in a few minutes. It's all just fabulous, having a fabulous show. Enjoy, let's do it. Come on, it's snowing. Just talking about the snow, and I had a really magical experience. I was out in Switzerland for Christmas one year, darling. I was working out there.
Oh, darling.
Oh, darling, working out there. And my husband, who wasn't my husband at the time, flew out to meet me so we could spend Christmas together. And on Christmas Eve, no it wasn't, yeah, it's Christmas Eve, they celebrate Christmas, what we would celebrate on Christmas Day, celebrate on Christmas Eve, so everything goes out. So on Christmas, it was Christmas Day, because everything's back in operation again. We went on this trip up a mountain, up to a real life ice cave.
Oh, wow.
At the top of a mountain called Mount Titlis. Real mountain. No, real. And anyway, we were going up in a cable car, and we were with this family from Africa, and the children had never seen snow before.
Wow.
And their parents were just saying, you know, they were really excited. And when we were in the cable car going up, it started to actually snow as well. And their reaction on their faces was possible. I broke down in tears. It was so magical. And we were just saying with the snow, my little boy Charlie has never experienced snow falling before. It's not snowed since
it hasn't, has it?
No, so I've had a snowsuit and boots every year. We're excited for it. So this year, I want it to bucket down snow. I want to go and make snow fairies in the garden and snowmen and stand there and little things in life. Let's move on. Let's go to this one here. Thank you. 347. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Is that a rock?
Let's see. This is from Tink. Hello, darling. Hi all. This is my daughter's headphones. I've macrame'd the wires to stop them tangling.
Oh, what a good idea.
And it also protects the wire and the purple and pink JM satin cord with spiral macrame and normal square, not two. And she loves them. And I'm doing my headphones at the moment with Kumihimo. Love to all and loving hugs and kisses. I think that is a rock. I think that is that, yeah.
Isn't that brilliant?
Aren't they fab? But you Kumihimo the wires to stop them tangling. That is genius, woman.
That is genius.
I think she put Kumihimo around them. She's not actually got the wires in Kumihimo'd because that would be wrong. That's 347. Hello, Della Tink, lovely. Mwah. I'm not recommended.
348. Look at that. Good morning all at JM.
Morning!
This is my take on Gemma's necklace she showed on the Thursday morning show. My beads did not lie as flat as Gemma's on the agate, but it's okay I think. I used 10mm black round faceted agate, 2mm faceted white agate and a black agate slab, all from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all in the draw, and that's from Elizabeth Burke in Northern Ireland.
Elizabeth, that's stunning.
I think that's really beautiful.
I haven't seen that design, it's beautiful.
That's 348, so good luck.
Good luck, Elizabeth, lovely. And 349.
Ooh, I love those colours together.
This is amazing. This is from Clancy. Hello in Gloucestershire. This is hi all. Here's this week's entry. It's a bracelet using the champagne wire ribbon and teal pearls. I love using this wire ribbon and thought the colour combination was quite lovely. I was delighted to find that I'd won £50 on the Wall of Fame, so I've been able to top up with some more of the wire ribbon. Hooray! Good luck to all of us. From Clancy in Gloucestershire. That's gorgeous, hun. 349. Stunning combination of colours and lovely design. Well done.
Gorgeous. I've got 350 here.
Oh.
Wow, look at that. I love floral designs. Good morning all at JM. This is my entry for this week. This is a pendant like the one that Debbie B showed a couple of weeks ago. I used the gold pearls to make the stamen look like there's pollen on them. Oh, what a good idea. This is going to be a birthday present. Good luck to everyone, but a win would be wonderful as I've bought so much polymer clay. And that's from Sue in Chesterfield. Sue, I love that. It's beautiful.
Yes. I didn't know what it was. There's a sheen on it, and that's
almost look like porcelain, like an ornament or something like that.
Yeah.
That's really stunning.
Really beautiful.
350,
well
good
done,
luck.
hun. Gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
350, yeah, good luck. And then the final one for today, actually, 351. Love these. Simple, chic, fabulous. This is from Mary, and it says, hello, all at JM. Hope the new year sees you all well, and here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. They are quartz earrings with silver and gold-plated silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker, and I've used nice bright colours to cheer up these horrible winter days. Roll on spring, my favourite season. Me too.
Yeah, me too.
I was wondering if you'll ever do packs of 10 ribbon end clasps, as these are what I use most of, and getting 3s or 4s in a finding packs are never enough for me. I'd love to see a 30 pack of silver, rose and gold, gold and rose gold, as they would sell out in seconds. Keeping my fingers crossed. Thank you to all the guest designers for sharing their talents, and that's from Mary. Mary, your designs are lovely, and I'm going to make sure, Amelia, could we please pass this over to Scott, one of our managers, and see that that request is hopefully fulfilled. Thank you very much, my lovely, exhausted Amelia. Right, we're going to go to a break. We have got the Citrine coming up. You have to buy it. It is unbelievable. If you love gemstones and you love sparkle, that is the gemstone strand of the moment. It's amazing. So we're going to give you a bit more info on Citrine. Keep watching.
Citrine is the yellow to golden variety of quartz in the crystalline structure of quartz. It is a beautiful, very warming colour of gemstone, and again, just with all quartzes, it's perfect for use in jewellery. Citrine, due to its yellow tones, is often referred to as the happiness gemstone, and I think we can see why, given its colour.
The first C we look for is colour. The colour of a gemstone refers to the hue, tone, and more importantly, the even saturation of colour within the gemstone. This can make the difference between a poor stone and a highly exquisite gem, being highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Secondly, we look for clarity. Almost all gemstones can contain some type of inclusions formed during crystallisation. Some gemstones, for example emerald, are acceptable with inclusions, whilst others are graded on how clean they are. Then we look for carat. Gemstones are always measured in carat weight when cut, and commonly in grams as rough. Additionally, there are 100 points in every carat, so every point counts. And last but definitely not least, we come to cut. The cut is the most misunderstood and underestimated of the 4 C's. The cut should never be confused with the shape of the gemstone. This is the 3-dimensional form, whilst the cut is the direct manipulation of the gemstone's facets by the lapidrist. Many factors are involved here, including the vision, experience and expertise of the lapidrist. If accomplished perfectly, a truly exquisite gemstone can be crafted into a work of art.
These Citrine now are extraordinarily breathtaking. They are going to be a sellout. They are big statement Citrines, and we've never ever in the history of Jewellery Maker ever had a strand on like this before. So it's on a first come first serve basis. Can I see the call screens, please? Start pre-ordering, start calling now. They've all been faceted. Now you're going to see different inclusions in here. This is a completely naturally inclusion of a gemstone. That didn't make sense really. Quartz is a gemstone, and citrine is a gemstone that grows quite far down in the earth's surface. You get a huge amount of pressure on it, so you expect with that amount of pressure for them to be inclusions. There are certain types of gemstones you don't want inclusions present. You want complete clarity, but due to the nature of quartz, you expect it, and you sort of want it in order to be able to give off more sparkle. So if you think when you've got an inclusion in a gemstone, you've got another surface layer, and that surface layer is somewhere else for the light to bounce off. Now they are flying out incredibly quickly. There's 250 carats. They go from a 19 by 12 up to a 34 by 22, and this is statement, high-end statement jewellery. They are extraordinary. So it's a 14 centimetre strand, but obviously you've got spaces in between there as well. So let me, oh goodness me, they're going quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're talking a level of gemstone due to its colour and its size. And I wonder if you're going to get, right, let's see. On every single one of these, naturally occurring, can you see the rainbow colours coming off that? I'm seeing loads of prisms of different light. I'm not going to stop till I've shown you this, because this is massive news. This is huge news. This is even rarer and even more collectible. How many have we got? Okay. Move to the next one. Can you see the... Look at that glow going through there. I'm getting loads. When you get these home, have a look in different lights, because you will see different colours. I'm seeing pinks and greens flashing through from the internal. Oh, look at that gold. Look at that. It's like the purest of amber, isn't it? Can we get even closer on that one, please, team? It's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking. This is all about the size of the carat. I'm so sorry, half stock's gone. Half stock's gone already. And if you want more than one today's the day to get it, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. They are extraordinary. Now this is it, okay, let's just be serious for a moment. This is the most collectible strand of citrine we've ever had. It's the highest carat weight of this calibre we've ever had, and yet we're going to the lowest price per carat for this carat weight, for this calibre that we've ever had. So this is big news. And you know that my presenter's pick, I choose to do PR offers, which is what a presenter's pick is. So we have big quantities and we go to really, really low prices in order to be really able to shock, for you to tune in, again, for you to add to your order, and for you to get a real wow factor and a gift. Judith, congratulations, and Elizabeth, you've just got two there. Well done, Jean and Louise and Joanne and Lisa and Margaret and Diane. Loads of you. Now, if you've got it in your basket, you need to check out, because we're close to stand. 2/3 of the stock have gone. I told you it's going to be a considered purchase. Considered purchases here at Jewellery Maker have been in their hundreds before. We've had diamonds on not so long ago, just under £200. Considered purchases, we've done around £99 for tanzanite, etc. This is Brazilian citrine of the highest carat weight of this calibre we've ever had, and you're getting the PR offer at $39.95 today, but it's on a first come first served basis. They are incredible. Just a necklace with that central gemstone in there. What would it be valued at? Is it going to be valued at $39.95? 0800 644 655. I can't guarantee the definitive valuation for you. What I can guarantee is this is going to be a sellout. Can you see those different coloured lights? Can you see the blues now coming off there? Look at that deep, rich cognac tone. Oh, they're going to be a sellout any minute now. Make sure you're dialing on 0800 644 655, confirming your purchase by purchase. Confirming your purchase. Your purchase. Jenny Cleary's in the building, isn't she? Right, me lovelies. How many left? Sorry there, Kim. Only 20 left. We've got a few in baskets on a first come first served basis. You've got to trust me on these ones. Oh, I had a lovely message from one of you fabulous viewers on Facebook, actually. I only read it just before the show and I need to reread it. But basically, you'd ordered the tanzanite strand that we had in a few days ago, and I did a PR offer on it, and I said, trust me, these do not look as good on screen as they do in real life. And basically, they said, I'm so glad I trusted you, and they are amazing. And she said, yes, absolute trust installed. Thank you. These are stunning. They're stunning. They're breathtaking. That true golden glow that you've got. Visa and MasterCard, and of course you can use your PayPal accounts as well. The fact that it is, I don't think there's any other gemstone that you can describe as a golden gemstone.
I thought you were going to say more than that.
Yeah.
Much more than that, actually. I thought, yeah, considered purchase, but for those, I mean, they're...
I always asked what my opinion was when I came in, price. I'm not implying, I want to be really, really clear with what the price I'm about to say is not indicative of worth or value at all, okay? I thought these would be about $89.95.
Yeah.
Yeah. 0800 644 615. Now I've got loads of you with those in your baskets as well. Good luck, good luck, good luck. They're amazing. I know we need to move on, but it's like gold leaf has been captured inside these as well, but it's Mother Nature giving us these amazing, you know what I mean? It's like literally, don't you think it looks like gold leaf has been captured inside there? I know I need to move on, but I'm really annoyed because there's loads of different prisms of light of different colours here and it's not coming across on the screen, and quite frankly, it's irritated me. Right, we'll move on. Which one am I going to, lovely? Oh yeah, right, these are fabulous, I love them. You're getting two different colours. Let me show you the colour of these clasps. They're amazing. Look at this, if you love doing chainmail, and I think you're going to be really attracted to these, have you seen these before, Debbie? Check them out.
Oh no.
Aren't they gorgeous? Now that's been classified as a black. I would definitely say it's more of a pewter.
Yeah, like a gunmetal colour, isn't it?
It's a gunmetal. Yeah, it's definitely a gunmetal grey. I'm going to show you all of these here. You're going to get you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different designs, 2 of each, and 2 different colours. You're right, Kim. You're having a coughing fit there, lovely. She's having a little cough. Ooh. Just imagine, oh, look at that. Just imagine using that as a setting for polymer clay. Oh, I love that. Love that. Hello, Phil. I like your pink t-shirt. Sorry folks, just having a slight technical difficulty there. So we've got gunmetal grey and antique bronze plated copper toggle clasp. So let me show you these now. So I think I've just shown you the 7 different ones. Sorry folks, we're just addressing my microphone. We should be all right. Okay, we're good to go. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one I haven't shown you there? Oh, this one. And then that one there. And then, all same again, in this really fabulous. Do you know what? It's, to me, I know they're antique bronze. I don't think they're very antique bronzy. I think they're more a bit closer to a combination of an antique bronze and a 24 carat yellow gold. Do you know what I mean? ALZ82. Okay, you ready? You ready? I do apologise, folks. Here we go. We're now ready to rock and roll. $17.95, and you get 28 clasps. They're really lovely because it makes such a difference, doesn't it, Debbie, the way that you finish your jewellery?
I think that is what makes your piece look professional. And if you spent a long time doing a technique, you want to finish off your jewellery to show off, you know, your work and your design and how you've done it. And I think if you do clasps a little bit different, then it just adds that sort of certain something. I like to have all different types of clasps as well in the same colour because it goes with different gemstones and different findings that I'm using.
Well, you've got 28 here, so 14 in each colour for just $17.95. And if you think just one of those, what the price would be for just one, and then times it by 28. And you get the storage box as well. I'm loving these new little storage boxes that we've got.
Brilliant, aren't
They're absolutely brilliant. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Because the great thing is, unlike some of the other storage boxes I've got, if you're just working with crimp beads, okay, say you change it and you've got all your crimp beads in there, and you tip it over, only that one section goes out. If you've got a big plastic container with one lid, because I use the old,
goes.
yeah, a whole lot. Yeah, that happens too often to me.
And me.
Oh, 0800 644 655. Okay, now this I gave you a bit of a heads up about the start of the show. I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's going to give you anchor points for wire. You could you could thread loads of different cords through it. You can just literally put on charms onto it. Stunning. First off, that you're going to get in this pack, you're going to get your ring finding, and the ring finding allows you to. You can change it in size. Okay, you'll be able to change that in size, and it's 9 carat yellow gold plated. So the ring finding has got the 3 loops. Then your earring findings have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops. Wouldn't they be beautiful with just delicate little garnets hanging from them? They'd be perfect actually for my friend's Sikh wedding. Oh, yeah. Beautiful with gold and red. Stunning. Stunning. And then these 2 bangles that you get as well. Love these, Stan. They're going to be so versatile. What do you think you'd do with these, Debbie? All of these elements?
Ethnic and tribal and rich colours are really in for the next season.
Yeah, they are.
So this is really sort of being one step ahead in the fashion, what's going to come into the high street. And I also really love wearing these because I like to wear a lot of dark colours, and I like to add my colours sometimes with my jewellery. So I think with the bright gold, you could get away with some really rich and opulent colours, maybe using the cord that you had before to mix in. And I think you could go for a full-on tribal, kind of almost Bollywood ethnic look, and I love that. I love that.
Stunning. The opportunity to bring really rich colours together and to do it with yellow gold, I think, is the way to go. So this is an amazing pack. I can't believe I've never seen it before. So you're going to get 1 pair of the earring findings, but you could easily manipulate that. Take these off and that becomes your pendant finding. They are stunning. I love that. I mean, you could even wire wrap them together. And yeah, if you wire wrap them, I'm just wondering if you could line up the holes. Yeah, just lined up those loops. If you wire wrap them like so, wouldn't that be the most amazing start of a bib style necklace? Oh, yeah. You could even then find a marquee shaped gemstone to go into the centre and then wire wrap around. That'd be stunning. and then the actual ring finding as well. So you're going to get the 2 bangles, you're going to get the ring, and you're going to get the earring findings using the free phone number 0800 644 655. And £17.95, and they're 9-carat yellow gold plated. These are beautiful, and they're stunning pieces of jewellery in their own right. And then obviously they've got the ability to add loops to them. Stunning. Because we did a little bit of a price comparison, and what do you think you'd be looking for? A 9-carat yellow gold plated bangle just for itself. What do you think?
On its own?
Yeah.
20? 15, 20 pounds?
I found one online for £8.95.
Okay.
But that's just for one of these. Sorry, it was £9.95, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was £8.95. £8.95. Oh, now if you just have a look again, actually, if you get really close, can you see the outside's also beautifully texturised? Okay, which one should we go to then, Kimbo? Which one, sorry? Okay, right, amazing opportunity with these. Earring findings. Now you can cut off the bottom of these, you can cut off the little loop, you can literally use it like an earring post, a stud. You can use it as is, and then you've got a little bit of a dangle on them as well, or you can cut off the actual ball and then put those into a half drill pearl. Aren't they stunning? So into literally, the opportunities are fantastic, and what's brilliant as well is you get the right type and the right size butterfly back. So we're going to be doing how many? 100. Is it 50 pairs or 100 pairs? Just going to double check for you. 100 pairs, you're going to get 200. $925, sterling silver plated. So they're 13mm in their length, and they've got a 4mm ball, and they're a 4x2 little drop there as well. So usually in each pack you'd be paying, Kim's just bringing that price in for me now, $12.95 for 50 usually, okay? $12.95 for 50 pairs. Unbelievably competitive. So $12.95, 50 pairs usually. We've got 100 pairs here for you. They're $925 sterling silver plated copper. $17.95 when usually one pack is $12.95, and you're going to get 2 for an extra £5. 0800 644 655. Good luck, everyone, and they're just so versatile. You can, like I said, so you can use this as is, and then obviously attach your design to the loop there. You can take off the ball, and you can use that as a backing to put into half drill beads. You can also take off the loop and build a polymer clay design around it and bake it. So it really acts as an essential finding for so many different various ways of using it. 0800, and you can just snip off the little drop there, and you've got a pair of ball stud earrings, which are just really useful. So QFGC57, we are actually going to take them even lower because we've got a lot to get through in the show, and we need to speed things along a little bit. 0800 644 655. $14.95. You might as well grab a couple of those offers because you'll go through them. You will go through them. Oh, 0800 644 655. QF GC 57. Visa, MasterCard, and your PayPal accounts. Okay, $14.95. Sorry folks, I do apologise. It does seem that we do have a bit of a technical difficulty with my microphone, and now I've got something in my eye. Brilliant, live TV. Okay, we shall move on. Oh, excuse me. Right, where should we go to next? This has been literally sat there the whole show looking at me. It's beautiful. Your black gemstones are absolute essentials. This is going to be an extraordinarily affordable, do you know what, it's going to be a cheap bundle. Whack it onto your order. Whack it onto your order. Hi Phil. I'm not even saying that right now, that you've got Tanzanite chain this afternoon. Because I am wanting it for myself. That's stunning. So we've got the 4 strands of genuine gemstones. You've got 6, 10, 12 and 14. I tell you what, if you have been missing your chunky gemstones, we haven't had good chunky ones on for ages. Had a few on last week, just the occasional strands, but this is a really essential bundle. RQ GC02. 0800 644 655, so 250 carats on the 10mm rounds, so 90 carats on the 6mm, on the 10mm 250 carats, on the 12mm 360, on the 14mm 490. 0800 644 655. Now, a black gemstone is an essential backdrop to any other gemstone. You really should, and if you're just starting out, really try and get as many clear gemstones as you can, as many black gemstones as you can, to form the background to your pieces. Just when you're working with polymer clay, you would tend to have quite a lot of black and white polymer clay as your backdrops. Same when it comes to the gemstones. Free phone number 0800 644 655. So 6, 10, 12 and 14 millimeters. Are you ready? We're doing the whole bundle for $11.95. Just told you. Told you. It's an amazing price, and I don't use the word cheap for things because I don't want it to cheapen the gemstone. It's unbelievably good value for money, but this is a cheap price. It's amazing. We're going lower. We're going to go to $9.95. We've got loads to get through and it's not going quick enough. I'm so sorry. We've had a technical difficulty with my mic just delaying things slightly. We're at $9.95 and you've got your 4 strands. 0800 644 655. Amazing. Can I see the call screens, please, Kimbo? Yeah, they're flying out. If you've already made an order today, you might as well just literally add it onto your order. Congratulations, Alicia, Linda, Tina, Vicky, Elizabeth, Hayley, Gail, Susan, Lorraine, Nanette, Claire, Christine and Sandy, Jacqueline and Richard and Laura and Leslie. 0800 644 655. Final few at $9.95. An absolute essential backdrop. What an amazing show we're having today. Okay, so, now, we're going to do a clearance offer, and these really are, I think they're investment strands because that you get to have a big statement without having to do a lot or spend a lot. So they're 2 very, very different ones. I'm going to show you them separately. First off, we've got rhodonite. Now, rhodonite's an amazing gemstone because it brings together 2 colours that you wouldn't actually believe Mother Nature can do completely naturally. This is a completely naturally occurring gemstone. Completely naturally occurring. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's naturally, yeah. Naturally, completely. No, don't confuse matters. That's Scott, everybody. He's supposed to be a manager and just walks in and confuses the situations. Oh, it's Danny! Oh, well, there you go then. That's why it confused matters. So, YD GC26. He's coming because he's missing me. Bless him. You all right, Poppet? What are you doing? What price are you doing for both? Right, hang on. What? No, just so you know, these now, just take a look at these tiger's eye. Look at the quality of the chatoyancy that you see. This is what you want your oh, you're so lucky if you're getting these today. Chatoyancy is when the light literally moves around on the surface layer of the gemstone, giving the optical illusion that the gem is actually changing. It's an amazing look, isn't it amazing? Stunning. YDGC26. Okay, so this strand alone is usually £13.95, did you say, Kim? £13.95, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Approximately 13 on that strand. Okay? Usually just over £1 per piece. We're going to do a clearance offer on this. Takes the price lower on that, and you'll be getting that strand as well. So it's usually £13.95 for the tiger's eye. Call us right now if you love your big chunky statement gemstones. You're getting £12 for both. You're getting both of them for £12, folks. This is extraordinary. Free phone number 0800 644 655. You can, of course, pay use your PayPal accounts, and it's very easy to do so if you do shop online on JewelleryMaker.com. Add these to your basket. It's £12, Debbie, for both strands, when one is usually £13.95.
That's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
I love tiger's eye.
Oh, I do. Oh, I really do. Oh, don't you just love that combination? That's the champagne pearls. Really? Really? We have been saying that Amelia is exhausted. She's had a big week, and we've been asking you, we can't say yet what it is, but we've asked you to guess what it is that Amelia's been doing this last week, and a lot of you are guessing, or have been guessing, that she's going to be becoming a presenter. We're not going to say if we hear the right answer, but I can tell you that's the incorrect answer. 0800 644 655. YD GC26. Okay, we're going to move on to, oh yeah, fabulous, add it to your order, zesty. Now we've been just talking before about the fact that it's about colour at the moment, isn't it? It's all about colour, and look at these. LQ GC80. £160 carats of the fuchsia quartz at 7x5 on the 35cm strand. They're all 35cm strands. You've got the quartz in a 7x4 in the they're both 7x4 on those ones, and then the yellow are a 9x5 up to I don't think I've got the right details here, lovely. Oh, a 6x3, sorry, 6x3, and then a 9x5 up to a 10x5. So you've got very slight delicate graduation on those. So your 2 strands of yellow, and then the 2 strands of the fuchsia. Real zesty, make your mouth water, think of lemon curdy colours. Lemon curd and berries.
Yeah.
LQ GC80. 0800 644 655. Okay, this is called Sherbet Fizz, and we are going to do something ridiculous, adding onto your order. Just whapping on your order price. Okay, you ready? It has previously been an all-inclusive price of £25.80. Today we're doing it for £17.95, and that's for all 4 strands. So this is quartz. It's not quartzite. This is quartz. Very, very prestigious and more highly sought of I can't even get my words out. £17.95 for the 4 stunning strands. We're going to actually take it a little bit lower. You all right, Kimbo? That's producer Kim, everybody, working her magic to get your clearance items in for the final part of the show, and it's at £14.95. Free phone number for you, £14.95 for the 4 strands. This is quartz. That amazing colour. So what would you do with these, Debbie? Would you use them together? Would you separate them?
I think I'd use them together.
Yeah.
I think they'd be lovely for stretchy bracelets.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the sort of layering ones, the sort of things that are going to be quite in is the quite rich, opulent jewellery that you layer up.
Yeah.
So you could make sort of crumbs. Loads of those, couldn't you? And you could wear loads up your arm. Or if you just wanted, maybe just wear one with your base metal to layer up. So depending on your style.
It'd be nice for those spacer beads. Maybe inject the odd little bit of silver and the rose gold, perhaps with the purple.
That'd be gorgeous.
Yeah.
That would tone it down a little bit.
£14.95. You've gone cold again, Debbie. I've gone really. Could we possibly have it a little bit warmer in the studio, please? It just feels like maybe a snowman has walked in and stayed frozen. So it's that cold. LQGC80, we're also talking, is anyone else texting regarding the weather, Kim? We're wanting to know, is there any snow that we're not aware of? So far we've heard of snow down south, in Hertfordshire I think it was. Somebody else has texted in to say, been snowing all morning in Bolton and is settling quite thickly. My first ever labradorite just arrived and I'm in love, from Chris in Manchester. Oh, Chris, I tell you what, labradorite becomes a completely addictive gemstone. Oh no. Oh, my mum's due to go up north, drive up to pick up my nan on Monday. My nan's in Bury. Hi, Dink, if you're watching. Right, well, if you'd like to text in before the end of the show, we are desperate. Bolton. Oh, hang on, which way do you go?
Yeah, that's Lancashire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably more M6 way, and you're going more M1?
Yeah.
Check me out, traffic reporter extraordinaire. Missed my vocation. Right, which one, sorry? 23? Okay, I have been desperate to get my hands on this because let me just show you that combination. Oh,
that's gorgeous.
Isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it just? That's part of the Zari bundle. It's £7.95 for the 3 collections. Well, sorry, the 3 lots, which is the purple, the gold, and the red. But right now, this is it's sapphire blue. Now, quartzite is an amazing gemstone to be able to take colour and it stays. So this has gone through a dyeing process. It's going to come in a pack of 3. You're going to get a 10, a 12, and a 14mm. And like we've been saying recently, we've had so many requests for people to, from lots of you out there, for us to be able to do bundles of the same gemstone but in different sizes, and that's exactly what this is. This sort of goes back to Jewellery Maker of old days, isn't it? A 3-strand bundle. Yeah. Oh. 0800 644 655. XO GC08. Oh, 0800 644 655. £270 carats. Right, okay, we're just working out the lowest price. Go on, Kim. Oh, just do it. Just go straight in. Just do it. Go on. £9.95 for all 3 strands. These are big gemstones. And, you know, you'd pay more than that for just one of those strands elsewhere. They're genuine gemstones. They're not plastic. They're not coated glass. They're not coloured glass. These are £9.95 for the 3 strands of genuine gemstones, except it's not. We're going lower. Oh, yeah. Even lower. £7.95. 0800 644 655. 10, 12 and 14mm rounds in that stunning sapphire blue. Add it to your order. Could I see the call screens, please? Kimberly, thank you very much. This is 3 strands of genuine gemstones at 38cm a strand for £7.95. Well done, Jacqueline and David and Angela and lots of anonymous shoppers, and Sarah and Claire and Linda and Maria and Tina and Alison and Vicky and Stuart and Sheila and another Tina and Sadie and Eileen. Good luck, everybody. 0800 644 655 XO GC08. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Sean and Angela and Kathy. Okay, let's have a look. We, believe it or not, we've just got a couple of the first kit left, which I've got some of the jewellery there. I love this. This is 925 sterling silver. Beautiful. Thank you, lovely. This is the kit that has, here's a couple of examples of the jewellery. This is the kit. If you've just tuned in, we've got a kit that's amazing because it's got wire mesh in it, 10 yards of the 1 mil, 5 yards of the 3 mil. And that is the mesh. How amazing is that? JU GC43. So you're going to get those 2 reels, so 10 yards of the 1 mil and 5 yards of the 3 mil gauge. Genuine 925 sterling silver findings. So you've got the chain, you've got crimps, you've got crimp bead covers, you've got lobster claw clasps, you've got head pins, you've got shepherd hooks, you've got jump rings. Three strands of genuine gemstones, frosty crackle quartz, genuine freshwater culture pearls, and clear quartz, and then 5 headbands and 5 tiara combs. Are you ready? $34.95, and it has to be one of the most. It is one of the most beautiful collections. Look at the way that Debbie has used it. It's literally. It looks like liquid sterling silver pouring around the design. It's just so beautiful. I love that. Absolutely love that. There's a real grace and an elegance to it. Do you know what, as well? There's something about that I think would make a beautiful wedding cake topper, an element of that as well. Exquisite.
It's quite versatile in that respect. You could use it for lots of different things because it's so malleable as well.
0800 644 655. Now, if you are joining us for the very first time today, don't forget we will send you a free booklet and a free DVD with your first purchase. So jump on board. We've got lots of new people that have joined us for the very first time today, Debbie. Can you believe it? How nice is that? You will discover when you watch us regularly here at Jewellery Maker that we're not your average shopping channel. We like to, well, we don't like to take life too seriously, but what we do, we take really seriously because this is our income and it could potentially be affecting your income as well and your lifestyle and your livelihood. So $34.95, Visa, MasterCard and PayPal. We're going to recap which one, sorry? Oh, the other kit as well. Okay, bear with me a second. Mike, would you be of assistance, please, my lovely? Thank you, darling. I can't actually fit it all on the desk. Thank you kindly, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Is Amelia going to be a gemstone miner? Maybe. 0800 644 655 ANGC 94. Oh, 0800 644 655. Okay, you're also getting your genuine gemstones, so the 2 strands of agate. They're beautiful, really dinky. Fancy blue agate faceted rounds at 2mm, and then the black agate faceted rounds at 2mm as well, and they're 36 centimeters each strand. Then you've got your you've got the navy blue, the green, the pink and the aqua blue. ANGC 94. 24.95, and you are getting your weights as well, and the findings of course, and your S-long cords. Oh, 0800 644 655. Now the pearls that we had as our early bird would look sensational with that S-long cord. Okay. Oh, look at that. 6 by 4 millimeters each. Now they are going incredibly quickly once again. I'm not going to make any bones about it. We've got quite a few of these remaining. They're only $6.95. It's the early bird special. It's the most extraordinary price for these really, they are beautiful pearls. Look at that. Beautifully elegant. 0800 644 655. And the fact that they are champagne, they've obviously got that celebratory connotation with them, and I think included within that bridal kit would be beautiful. 0800 644 655. Janet and Hillary, and you can't go wrong with that colour, can you? LXRO81 Visa, MasterCard. And that beauty of that the champagne pearls, they're really going to suit any skin tone as well, aren't they, in any age range, and with any colour. They're going to look fabulous with deep reds, and that beauty of that size as well is they'll suit necklaces and bracelets as well as earrings, and maybe even they'd suit being wire wrapped into that ring finding. 0800 644 655. Really elegant. And LXRO81, and they're going to work with your rose gold, they're going to work with your silver, they're going to work with your antiques bronze. LXRO81. 0800 644 655. So Debbie, this colour of pearl, what are you thinking?
Winter wedding, vintage wedding. I think they go beautifully with all the different colour golds, depending on what look you're going with. I mean, garnets, red, burgundies, just absolutely beautiful. Just gives a bit of a warmer feel to your wedding or celebration jewellery.
Exquisite, absolutely exquisite. And I think, yeah, the vintage connotation, I love the idea of these working really beautifully, their tone with, you know, when Sheila dyes the lace with the tea.
Oh yeah, that sort of thing, that sort of vibe.
Almost like a sepia feel to your jewellery.
Beautiful, almost Victorian.
Yeah, yeah, very elegant indeed. And like I said, the shape and the size of them, so versatile. Okay, the little rose gold finest pack actually would also work really beautifully with this. Excuse me. JGAZ 6, 7. JG AZ 6, 7. So 80 centimetres of that incredibly fine chain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fine chain. And then you've got that lovely extra chain there, 5 by 3 millimetres. And the lobster claw clasps. And those lobster claw clasps are measuring in 9 by 6. And then you've got a basic bolt ring clasp in there as well, which is 5 by 8, which we don't often see actually. And you're going to get 10 of each. And then you've got 35 of the jump rings, 4 of the toggle clasps, 10 of the shepherd hooks, so that gives you 5 pairs, 35 of the beads, and like I said, the 34 centimetres of the extension chain, and then 80 centimetres of the fine chain that I've got over my hand there. Those are the 2 chains. £6.95, and you do get the storage box as well. 0800 644 655, 25 grams of the, sorry, was it 25 or 23? I haven't got my specs on, have I? It'll come around in just a moment. It'll say at the bottom of the screen. Bear with me a second. £6.95 though, folks. Don't forget, it is 9 carat rose gold plated on top of your findings, and you do get the storage box as well. £23 grams. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're going to go over to Debbie now and see how, excuse me, how you did with your challenge. Now, it's fair to say, oh, excuse me 1 second, I'm just going to have a sip of my water. Okay, we gave you a challenge collection. Basically, you could use anything you want to, and then you've got that storage box full of 160 plated beads. Amazing, amazing. So, Debbie, talk us through.
Well, I mean, really, you could do anything. I mean, I have been pushed for time today. I didn't have a long
just
time
before you do, I'm so sorry. The reason we're coming over to you a bit earlier as well, we were just about to say, if you've got any questions for Debbie, we're going to do a quick question and answer session in just a couple of moments. So you do need to text in right now. We've already had a few questions in, well, especially regarding the stamping. If you've got any questions, do text them in right now in your web comments. So sorry, Debbie.
That's okay. So, I mean, it just shows you that I think I made these in about half an hour, that something like this just adds an opulence and a luxury to you. You could put anything with it, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Just adding like 1 to each earring with 2 gemstones. I just happened to use the pearls because they were nearby. It just makes them, you know, that I was talking about the look that's coming in that's quite opulent and rich, and I think this really adds to that look. Now, I've only used 2 colours, but obviously you get 3, so you've got all the silver as well in there that I just didn't get around to using, and absolutely tons left.
So I'm just opening all of this up here. They are beautiful, beautiful, and you get 160. And if you think about how much it is for just one of those beads, because you typically buy them in packs of maybe packs of 3 or individually. The price that we do it for here at Jewellery Maker today, and you get the storage box as well. I mean, we're working out price per bead before, but we didn't even get the include the price of the storage box, did we, when we were working out roughly what it might be? YFAZ86, £29.95. It's incredible. It worked out 18 pence a bead and your storage box for free. So it's really, really stunning colours, and it does give you that beautiful opulence. And we were saying that the type of storage box that you have at the side of you with your findings. Oh, apparently we've been inundated with questions about the penguin stamps and if we're going to be getting any more in. The answer is they've been requested. Literally sold out today. We can't give you a definitive date, but they certainly have been requested. And like I said earlier on in the show, actually, we tend to ship as much as we can. Well, we do. We ship everything unless there's an immediate something that's required. But we'll ship it all rather than get it flown over from our suppliers all over the world in order to keep the costs down for you, because obviously it would all be built into the prices. So $29.95 on this is amazing, and it has been shipped across. And you can see the bracelet that Debbie has made here.
Fabulous shape for charms, aren't they? I mean, you get the hearts in all the different colours, and you get different size hearts as well. So just to use those on your corded designs or just on a chain, if you were going to simply use them for charms, you've got a lot of charms there in that box in different colours as well.
Huge quantity. Debbie, we've just had a question in, and you'll find that quite a lot of these questions are actually addressed on the DVD, the stamping DVD that we prepared. That is fantastic. It really is a fantastic DVD. Just tips at this point of spacing out your letters.
That's the most commonly asked question. Masking tape, if to add as a ruler, it uses as a ruler, and it will also hold your piece down. And we didn't get around to actually showing you, did we? But you can put a ruler along the masking tape and actually mark off with a pen onto your masking tape your spacing. But it really is about just having your test piece and stamping down and seeing how the letters fit together and strike. It's practice. The more you stamp, the more even and neat your spacing will be. But remember, this is a handmade item. It doesn't want to look, in my opinion, like a machine did it. It wants to have a slightly organic feel about it. So use your masking tape as your ruler, and to stick down your whatever you're stamping onto your block. But if you want to be super precise about it, if you're not confident to start off with, put a ruler across it and actually mark where you want your letters to be. Always start in the middle. So if you're writing a 5-letter word, start with the middle letter, and then you don't end up with your words to one side. But I do cover sort of all those questions that people ask me. As Lucy said, that we covered that on the DVD, so that's probably worth having a look at.
It's only $4.95. You can find it on the website. Another one in, and this says, "Morning, ladies." NSR, don't know what it is. Debbie, what's your favourite medium to work with? Loving the show. Thanks, Leanne.
NSR means not stamping related. I only worked that out last week, and I was very proud of myself. Favourite medium is metal. Metal stamping, silversmithing. Favourite medium.
Fab. Now, we've had another one in as well, because some comments aren't coming through. So another question is, we've had a lady who said, your text hasn't come through, you know, when it does characters and things. So we've worked out, Claire's worked out what it says, and it said, I've hit my stamps and it hasn't taken as well. I think we've worked out that it's something like she's written a word. Yeah. Not some of the letters aren't as deep as the other. Can she go back on top of it?
Yeah. Be careful. You'll feel if you say it's an A and you put your A in the top, you can feel it go into the groove. It will be hit and miss on whether you'll get a slight double strike, but usually you can do that. And again, that comes with practice. So I would always say put something aside to be your practice sheet. But you can feel if you stamp deeply enough, you will feel when you put your stamp back in, it will sort of fit in. Yeah. So it can be done. It does take practice, and it may go slightly skew. But again, sometimes people do that on purpose for the organic nature. So don't be too disappointed if you don't think it looks like a machine's done it. That's the whole point, really.
Oh, yeah, it's the charm of it, really. And then another one in here. Please can you ask Debbie, what's the difference between patinas and alcohol inks?
Alcohol inks are a completely different product. Alcohol inks I don't tend to use with metal. I have used it with the anodised aluminium, so they're alcohol based. The patinas are made especially for metal, so like the Swelligan is more for polymer clay to look like metal, whereas the vintage patinas that we use today were developed specially for metal, so they're for use with metal for those reasons, whereas the alcohol inks are far more multimedia. You can use them on lots of things. You can use them on polymer, you can use them on even your paper crafts, things like that. They're just based in a different way for different mediums.
Fab. All right, yeah. Tomorrow, Fleur will be appearing on the show. It's been a really crazy last section of the show, really. And so when are you back with us, Debbie?
Next weekend, I believe.
Fabulous. And do we have any insight into what you might be doing then?
I have got my kits and they're lovely, and it's like a fashion inspiration show, I think. We're doing an evening show next weekend and a morning, so sorry about that. You'll get a double.
No, that's amazing. Sap her up while we can. We also have, of course, the Sunday experience tomorrow, so get your cakes ready unless you've been naughty on a Friday night, which I will just do, so therefore tomorrow I'll just be joining in with a strawberry or something equally as healthy. Thank you so much to the crew. Thank you for your participation today. You've got an amazing afternoon ahead, and it's with Jenny Cleary. She's got a really lovely dress on, but she always does. I look like I'm the one who's been mucking out horses when I come on screen, quite frankly. I hope you have a very safe journey. If you've got snow wherever you are in the UK or abroad indeed, hope you have a very safe afternoon and enjoy this afternoon's show. It's going to be amazing. Bye.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.